Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board. Yes.
The last episode of 2025. We want to say thank y'all so much for another year of great support. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. We appreciate you, fellas. How we doing?
We doing good. We just want to remind everybody to go run that Plug Christie up. I've been seeing people loving that Suburb with me and Mike. Run everything up. 2026, one of my New Year's resolutions is getting that booth a lot more and trying to get these guys in there with me.
The booth is right there.
Yeah, and I got something set up next week. We're going to have an engineer come in here.
Ooh.
Have a nice session. So the door is open for anybody. Y'all ain't got to do nothing but bring whatever y'all need to bring for some music. I'm going to pay for everything. You know what I mean? It's going to be taken care of. So I'm always open up that door and extend that invitation. But yeah, that's what we on. And it's cold in Chicago. I don't like that because we had a really magnificent
So whenever
week.
we kind of wrapping up this, but like it's 15 minutes left in the pod, let me know so I can start my car up because it's
That's different for
brisk
you.
outside.
One thing that I laugh at every episode we leave here is Mike get in his car and he pull off immediately every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, your car not warm. It's like, you know, the engine got to get going a little bit, get the oils flowing through it. That boy might be pushing it immediately.
I got one of them newer Chevys, not the old.
That's
you
how
know,
when
the
you pull
old
off, it
Chevys you gotta warm it up a little.
Your car sound like it needed new brakes when you do that.
Oh no, my brakes good.
But yeah, man, we had a blessed weather week for Christmas, like 60 degrees type
It
days.
literally was, the other day it was 60, and then the next day it was like 13.
Yeah,
it was such a crazy turnaround.
Right now it's 16 degrees and the highest is going to be 26.
It's gonna be like that for a minute too.
So yeah, the rest of the week we had 27 today, 32 tomorrow.
Hey, shorts and t-shirts,
But you might
baby.
get some snow.
Oh.
I see a snowflake emoji. But then we go 21, 29, 28, 33, 36, 29, 32, 36. So
You bundle up.
Science is crazy because why do they know that? Why do they know 14 days from now it's going to be 36 degrees?
I ask myself that every time I check the weather app. But they know.
They
'Cause
know.
when they say
They
it's
be
going to
right more
snow,
times
it
than
be
not.
snowing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know, man.
They can like accurately tell weather from like damn near like a month in advance.
That's so crazy to me. Science!
But here we are. Last
Something
episode
we'll never do.
of the new year.
I hope everybody out there hit their New Year's resolutions.
You still got one more day to get it all done, y'all.
Yeah, so if you're going on a diet to start the year, tomorrow you get to eat that double cheeseburger or that big beef or, you know, whatever you want to eat. Indulge in.
Some chicken wing, fried chicken wings with the hot sauce, lemon pepper. You spoil yourself.
Shut up. Because you know I can't eat stuff like that no more.
Man, I had some the other day.
Just straight up shut
up. I miss stuff like that. I seen a video of a dude like, we not eating this no more. We eating clean. And I was like, brother, I got to do that and I don't want to do it. But I do want to do it. I like being healthy.
I did put that video in the chat, by the way.
You see how you got to lie to yourself?
I like being healthy.
I don't want to eat that. I like being healthy. Where my greens at?
You put that push-up video in the chat?
So a week ago, Pierre hit the group chat with an Instagram reel that says something along the lines of, your group chat get $5 million if everybody in the group chat can do 25 push-ups in a row.
And I posed a question, who would sell us in this group chat?
Who's going to sell us in the group chat?
Because we got about 8 bodies in the group chat.
We
Ain't
got
one of those
9.
3
You have to
people,
count
9 people in the group chat. I'm realistic. That means somebody got to sell us, right?
Somebody's going to sell us.
Okay. So I want to make sure I wasn't being negative.
I thought I was starting a trend because I did 25 on camera because I wanted to see who
Did
would
you?
be the one. Yeah, I put it in the group chat.
Yeah.
What group chat?
I actually did 50, but I didn't like my form in the first 20.
Oh, you
homeboy.
actually texted?
Yes,
I
yes.
did not see. I'm about to go watch, right? I would have matched you.
But I don't know. Who do y'all think?
I'll
I
raise a
see
hand.
it right now, bro.
I'll raise a hand.
I did a smooth 25 plus a 25. You think
I
you
used
can't
to.
get to
I'll
25?
probably get to about 15.
This is hilarious.
I could at
15,
one
20.
point. I don't know if I still can. I haven't tried.
How much time do you think you would need to get there?
2 to 3 days.
Really?
Damn.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
To
Wait,
get-
wait,
why would
wait,
it take you that long to get to 25?
Well, what do you think you're at
push-ups?
now, I guess, is a good question. Because if you at 20,
Is he understanding the question or did he answer that wrong?
She said 25 push-ups straight.
in a straight, no pauses.
It
I'm
would
talking
need
about
you
regular
3
form?
days.
Regular form.
Yeah, give me
Okay.
yeah.
I respect the honesty. I didn't know if you took it
Is that
as
honest?
he would need 3 days to
To
get
do
25. See,
No. That would be
My bad.
terrible.
My fault.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, hold up, we got to get on the same page.
Just get my arms in a little bit of shape, give them a little rest, and I'll be good.
Yesterday I did 25 as well. That's why I said I wish I would have saw it because I did 25. I saw a dude who I always see on Instagram, and he was like, man, bare minimum you gotta be doing 20 push-ups a day at the least. If you ain't doing nothing, do your groundwork, do 20. So I'm like, it's been a couple days. How many? It's been a couple weeks. How many push-ups could I just do? And I had 25 in mind because of that, and I hit the 25. Now, I did tighten up once I got to 24. That last one I had to push up, but I got to 25. So I know if I can't do nothing, I can give you 25. On my worst day, I'm gonna be able to give you 25. But there was a day where I'll never forget. Jim Jones was on Instagram because he works out all the time, and he was like, "The key is to start and end the day with burnouts, where you do as many push-ups as you can. Don't have a goal. Just do. If you do 17, you do 17. If you do 57, you do 57. Just do as many as you can till you burn out, till your arms can't." And I had did that for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I got to a point where I could do 50 at once. And that was the first time in my life I ever did 50 on some, like I've been in the gym.
I'm not going to say that's bad advice, but in my mind, it doesn't make sense to me.
Because you want to have a goal?
I burn it out when I first wake up. I still got a whole day ahead of me. I got kids to pick up.
That's going to wake you up. It's your coffee.
But I'm thinking like your arm's going to get sore real quick, and now I got to.
But no, that was the other part he said. When your arms get sore, to stop the soreness is to do it. Because he said when you do this, the first 2 days, that third, fourth day, you're going to stiffen up naturally. But in order to not have it stiffen up, you can't take the 2 days off.
Because I do the 2 exhaustion at the end of every night. Because I just feel like I'm going to bed anyway. It don't fucking matter. And then I stretch and then I get in bed. But in the morning, maybe I'll start the morning and see what it looks like. Do both.
So Dana works in healthcare. I used to do a bunch of push-ups right before bed. And she told me, you getting the heart rate up, it's going to make it harder for you to go to bed. So it ain't the best to do it at the very end of the night.
I'd be doing good.
That's how I'm like, man.
I've never been a tough faller sleeper.
Because I feel like it tires you out. And it's like, I want to lay down.
But I understood the point of it kind of pumping you up at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that burnout, yeah.
Do your push-ups, kids.
Do your push-ups.
Dude, just go exercise. Hey, if you still in gym right now in school, do not take that for granted. They give you 60 minutes of exercise, they giving it to you. Take advantage of it. Don't be one of them kids sitting on the bleachers.
And then don't leave and forget that was a part of your life for the last 18 years.
What's your excuse, Mike? You saying you need to be in school to get some exercise? Get out that damn game.
No, but a lot of people do lose themselves right after high school because you don't have that.
80% of people do.
Yeah.
Just random Tuesday, go outside and play flag football.
That was a cheat code in life for us. Yeah. We wasn't really eating. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't really eat in school.
I was saving money.
You go do recess, and we had 3 hours of basketball or 2.5 hours of basketball practice.
All off of Flamin' Hot's bed.
Off of a Mountain Dew.
I don't know how KB did that.
Mountain
Flamin' Hot's a
Dew
big-ass cookie, man.
and sugar cookies. That was my go-to. And every once in a while, I get some popcorn chicken or a build a chicken.
We went to, what was it? Where we go? Where they asked our boy Ray Vaughn, he said, here's some money to feed y'all kids.
Culver's.
We went to Culver's before a game.
Yeah.
Eating a burger and some fries.
Just like, yeah, we got a game into that.
I had a really good
I don't know
game
how
one
you
time.
practiced off hot Cheetos.
Poorly.
In the summer.
I ain't get no PT second year.
Yeah.
Must have been the reason why.
I'll never forget our homie Kyra came to hoop off a 10-piece
man.
wing.
He was 25 at that point. He wasn't even a kid.
But that's what I was saying. I did the same thing. In summer league, I had a really good game. Or I was starting out. I looked like I was going to have a really good game. No. I did have a really good game. And coach was letting me rock out. And I remember telling them, like, got to come get me. He was confused because I'm doing my thing. Well, I run out of the game, I had to throw up.
Yeah.
Because I had 2 pieces of puffs and fries right before the game, like the Babas and the Plex.
Yeah.
I hit Babas like on the way to the game. And so that like I got out the car, dust myself off from crumbs, and got right in the layup line. And that shit came up, and he was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I had a piece of puff, coach." He like, "Man, your ass crazy." But one thing I ain't never do, KB, Mike, I ain't never go to the sideline and drink no fucking Sprite.
You did that for real? Like, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
Was it already open or
He
you
said,
cracked that?
Coach, I need a breather.
I had it in my game bag.
Oh, he playing on sipping.
Was it in a water bottle or was it just
Yeah, it was in a bottle.
So you concealed it?
No, like in a Sprite bottle.
Oh, my goodness. Coach is like,
I would have kicked you off my team.
Bro, that shit,
That's a cancer in the locker room.
That can only have a negative impact on your performance.
That's some Hassan Whiteside shit. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Some shit I can see Hassan
That's
Whiteside.
the shit you would do as a kid at the Plex. You know what I'm saying?
So,
like,
yeah. Drink Arizona right after we go hoop. Yeah, for
But
sure.
then you know what's funny? It was a clip of a football player drinking Sprite on the sidelines, and people started tagging me in and saying,
I
Meals
think I
ain't
remember
gonna-
that.
I was just getting tagged because Tata Washington got signed.
"Yeah, I did. I saw that
That's
too."
how I watched it, man.
Bro, so you went and bought a Sprite and put it in your gym bag like, oh, this for the game?
Yeah.
you usually got like a Gatorade or something like that.
What else have you
Powerade.
done?
That was it.
You do that. You do I want to bring it up on some fair shit again? Yes. Compression shorts at the massage parlor. I
That
love
clip
you,
went
dear.
semi-viral. Because he was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Have you thought about the reason why you do that, or you still don't know?
No, I don't know.
Should have got you a pair of new compression shorts for Christmas.
For Christmas. No.
Damn, that would have been the best
No,
gift.
no.
'Cause he
I got
owe you
some
He want the
Skips.
13. He want the 13-year-old ones. They got a special funk in them. He let that towel go to masseuse like whoosh.
You know what also been going semi-viral, Darrick?
What?
Your Cole Anthony 50-point game thing.
Yeah, I read.
And in the comments,
I just watched that
everybody's
episode.
agreeing that
They
they
was like,
remember
I swear he had a
having
50-point game.
I
Yeah.
swear he did.
Damn, that's like a Mandela effect. Because
Yeah.
obviously he never has.
37.
weird.
Never even had
37 is
40.
career high. Yeah, he never
I don't know why. I feel like he's had a 50-point
You're not
game, but
alone.
somebody know they got lost in history.
I just
It
rewatched.
was like an NBA Cup final. Games just don't exist.
I rewatched that
Playing
clip
game.
and I was mad again because I'm like, bro, you said it with so much conviction that me and Mike was just like, okay, he had 50, boom, boom, and then I got to a certain point. I said Darrick White had it, and I was like, I don't feel confident about my Darrick White pick no more because I just was believing that
Yeah.
Cole Anthony had it, and then you like, yeah, because Cole Anthony had 50. And
That's some
then-
shit you can't script.
Yeah, you can't even script.
So I'm
that.
happy that it went that way. We got to drop the mic?
We do. I want to ask y'all, are there any young players around the league that you wish would play a little bit more minutes?
Yes. So knowing Sengay finally had his surgery a couple days ago, so he's sitting around with a sling. Would love to see him play more minutes.
And one of the teams, again, and they had their vets, especially like Chris Middleton can soak up some of the minutes. Will Riley, I want to see more of him. He just hasn't really shot the ball well at all. Like he's shooting like 20% from three. He just really doesn't play much.
He's small too. He be getting pushed around a lot.
In their game yesterday, he had like an ISO possession, got to the basket, got blocked, got his own rebound, tried to go back up, got blocked again.
Yeah,
I'm
and that's why I
shit.
was like, I wish I could kind of see a little bit more because we know for him, his game is to score the damn ball. Like he's been a scorer, but he's gonna have to find his way on this team doing all the other little things like doing the hustle plays. And I thought he just looked like he was engaged defensively, like he wanted to get those minutes. So
I think he's a breakout guy. Not like when he does get the NBA body development. You know what I mean?
for
When he
sure.
does put on the 15.
Still young as hell.
Yeah, young.
When they get Trae Young, he'll have somebody to pass him the ball.
But he's going to be a guy that I think in another year or so, after spending time in the NBA, we're going to be like, oh yeah, they had this guy. A young guy, which I used to feel like that with Tyler Kolek.
That's,
But,
yeah, same.
but I used to be like, we got so much going on, but now he plays. I don't
Andre
know.
Jackson Jr. still is on my list of
Who?
guys. Andre Jackson Jr. I just feel like I
For the
should never
Bucks?
give up on, but he just doesn't play
Well,
unless it's
Doc
garbage
Rivers
times.
benched him the moment he got there.
Yeah, and he obviously can't shoot or score or do anything other than guard up a little bit. So he probably just not an NBA player. But like I still feel like I got some type of attachment to
Gigi
that.
Jackson?
He started the other night,
He be
and I was
playing
like,
with the Grizzlies now, but I
whoa.
still want to see more. Because even in those games that I've seen, he showed a little flash here too. Asa Newell.
every time Mason Newell plays,
had one,
I'm impressed.
I think he just had a nice game too.
I didn't feel like he was. I don't know what the percentage is, but I didn't know he was going to be able to be that confident shooting from the corners.
Jet Howard. I'm still curious with Jet Howard. Which I know Magic fans are gonna be like,
Yeah, because I was like,
when it's your team and your player and he not playing, I get it. Magic fans are gonna hear
I
that.
feel like all he got to do is shoot
Shoot
the
the
damn
ball,
ball.
and they need shooting. So if he's not playing, I get it, Magic fans. But I'm just saying, ain't like I'm watching 82 Magic games to keep up with everything y'all got going on.
This is a good name because I'm just going through teams trying to figure it out. Walter Clayton Jr. is finally like really playing. He's had a 17-point game in 22 minutes, but the game before that he played 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes. So like he's finally maybe gonna cement himself
I
a
would
part of the
hope so.
rotation. I don't know.
Because his confidence as a player is just so sky high. Like, again, he still needs reps, but I I have no doubt that he's going to transition really smoothly once he gets like solid
Same.
rotational minutes.
Yeah, I think Walter Clayton Jr. is one of them. Like he's gonna be one of them steady backup guards in the league that we in a few years where we like your team's good if you have a Walter Clayton Jr. as your backup PG.
The Jazz are fun. Say it again, man. It's a fun ass team to watch. They score a ton of baskets.
I
They don't stop
wish that
anybody.
Walker Kessler was still there.
Me
So we
too.
got like
Yeah, that's
the
one thing
Phil-
they do. They gonna score.
They do.
Yeah. They're not gonna really defend shit, but they gonna score the hell out the ball, and they just be in shootouts.
Y'all saw Jason Tatum on the Twins podcast? Marcus Markeith.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, I saw a clip of, but I didn't watch it.
He was like, man, what guys have been like really catching your eye this year? He said Keontae George.
Isaiah Thomas said the same thing.
Yeah,
The little
recognition.
fact that
Jason Tatum said you can tell he's been really working on his game. He said he was so good in one of the games they won that he went to Will Hardy and Jason Terry after the game. Like, bro, he been working on his game, huh? And they was like, he stayed in Utah all off season and worked on his body and his game.
It's gotta be tough to do
to stay in,
to stay in your work city.
When you're a rich NBA young player,
yeah.
You can travel. You go see fam. You can do all these things. No, I'm gonna stay in Utah.
You got to be hungry for that, man. And that's
Yeah,
why,
'cause
like,
a lot of them usually go to LA.
I don't fault any players that's like, you know what, let me take my time off to go on vacation and be with my family. But for the players that
I don't fault players that do that, but I do think that that's something that you earn. When you're Anthony Davis and he said that, he's made $1 gazillion already in the NBA, so he has the ability. But when you're Keontae George and your first 2 years didn't look as great, and you see how much the game is changing to where you could be out the league, like that's how much these young players are in and out.
Yeah.
If you don't get your footing quick, then when it comes to that, I'll fault you if you're out there traveling and doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. If you're a young player who has not cemented yourself on your team and you look at the NBA and you look at this dude was a McDonald American, he was a lottery pick, he was this, he was that, and he's out of the league right now, Darrick Whitehead is not on the roster, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the average length for these NBA careers is like, what, around 5 years? And I think it gets a little bit more if you take out like a lot of players that are just one and done. But like, yeah, to stick around in this league, and it's only getting harder because
It's only getting harder.
The expectations for players' skill is like, it's off the charts right now. If you
And it's like a lack of patience.
yeah, that's another thing.
That's one thing I like about Keontae George and about some of these other guys, where it's like, yeah, you have to remind yourself, it take time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't be writing people off so soon. Motherfuckers be 21, they be like, man, look at his on-off numbers. Look, man, he shot 39%. Well, yeah, motherfucker, if he's 20.
It's
playing
real.
against grown men.
A 20-year-old's analytics are never going to look that great, especially the advanced analytics.
Right, and so when it does, what we should do is we should praise it and not make it a standard.
Yeah.
We should overly praise a Cooper Flagg for doing what he's doing as a rookie, but we shouldn't then think that Will Riley is the worst fucking player to ever touch the NBA court because his numbers aren't because normally the path is supposed to be like, oh, Will Riley. You are supposed to really, really struggle. There is a game difference, a speed difference, a physicality difference, a weight difference, a knowledge, experience difference. Like, there's so many things that are different. Games, just 82. They pulled up Cooper Flagg's numbers, I think, yesterday, and they was like, man, he's already played his college season. It's been,
Shit, even the
30
court
some
difference.
games.
I be seeing rookies when they first get into the league, they be stepping all
Stepping
out
out
of bounds in the
yeah.
corners because they just so used to having a lot more space.
Shit, I
over
still
there.
be seeing
You
vets do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of adjustments, going to that next level. So
The Jazz are playing so okay right now. I'm cool with them not doing the Larry marketing train.
I'll be feeling that, but for his sake, I'll be wanting to see him traded. But I ain't mad. Either way.
I feel like he could really contribute to a winning team at this point in his career. That it's okay. I like seeing him on the Jazz, but seeing him next to Cade just sounds so appealing.
Yeah.
I feel that too. But I'm just like, their pick is top 8 protected to OKC,
Yep.
I think.
Top 8.
And I think are they a playing team right now? Oh no, the Blazers won last night, so they're not a playing team. They are right outside the play-in. And it's like they're decent enough to compete for that 10th seed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are. It's just gonna be tough. I mean,
The risk ain't worth the reward, in my opinion. The pick is top 8 protected. Chasing that to lose it to the Mavericks or the Blazers and getting the 9th pick and not retaining that first round pick, they not that damn good, in my opinion.
I feel that.
somebody has to be the 10th seed, and it's gonna be them, the Jazz. It's gonna be them, Portland, or the Dallas Mavericks. Unless the Clippers.
The Clippers
might be.
Clippers-
Hey,
the
I
Clippers
was just
might-
reading too. I think the
Yeah.
Clippers have one of the easier schedules and talks about like strength of schedule. They're on the lighter side to it.
And the way Kawhi playing, shit, I don't. That's he a bad.
They've
man
had a
right
couple
now.
performances that will do that. James Harden has been consistent. He's been a bright spot. Brooke Lopez had a gazillion
9
threes in
threes.
one of those games. Kawhi just had
55.
These
so
are the games that rejuvenate the locker room. Let them make a move or two at the deadline. Don't have to be astronomical moves, and you got that new energy pumping. And yeah, you can catch the
and
fucking
hopefully
Blazers.
tonight, they come out, put belt ass to Sacramento.
It's
And
also-
then that would put them at a 5-game winning streak right there. Then they would only be 1 game behind Dallas. For the
And then
12th
you know
seed.
what's coming up. The one thing that the older team needs: All-Star break,
Yeah, for
rest, reset. That's their new year to reset. And then yeah, you
If
have
they
a
can
clear
if
path.
they can go on a run too with Zubac being out, it kind of shifts that conversation. It's like, oh no, what they kind of do without him to they gonna get him back at some point, and they gonna be a better team.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, with all of those teams in the mix, if I'm the Jazz, unless I ain't saying get the 9th seed and then start losing on purpose, but if you ain't got that locked up, they are gonna have to make some type of decision.
Yeah, it's like, I think the thing that I keep thinking about is how they were fined last season for the Larry market and shit, like making up injuries. And I don't know, it feels like because of them talking about the anti-taker thing that Adam Silver's trying to incorporate, that they're going to be really, really strict when it comes to your star players not playing down the stretch. And they might just, I don't want to use the word too good, obviously, because they're a team that's, 11 games under 500. I don't want to act like they're a fucking team that's a 1 seed. But they might be just a little bit better than being as bad that they would need to keep that pick, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If nobody else gets injured. You know, like if Larry Marketing is healthy and he has to play, and Keontae George is healthy and has to play, then they're going to be in a lot of games. And that's going to be enough for them to maybe maintain where they're at right now.
Oh yeah, but that's not us talking about shutting them down. That's us saying trade. Remember Larry Marketing to the Pistons. That would
Right.
make you lose games versus not playing them.
Yeah, we also got to hope that the Pistons will be interested in the first place.
They should be. They should be. It was all sweet at the start of the season for the Pistons, and they're still doing a remarkable job. But you can see that they obviously need another scorer next to Cade.
Yeah.
The Jaden Ivey, and it's been all right, but I don't think it's at the expectations you were thinking going into the season, where we were thinking he's going to be the perfect backcourt mate next to Cade.
I mean, he doesn't even play fourth quarters.
Yeah.
Who just
JB hasn't
embarrassed
played.
them?
Kawhi.
Kawhi did.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a game I watched. Yeah.
Kawhi had Tobias Harris ass working. Boy.
They need shooting on that team.
Golly.
It was him and Asar.
No, it wasn't.
It was funny that somebody put up the stats that he gave both of the Thompson twins 96 points this week.
Damn.
This is not true, though.
How come?
Because Amin Thompson was his main assignment, or Asar.
Oh,
They should be.
But he got some of the work.
No, they got some of the
They
work, but it
should've
wasn't
been,
90 points like the
Yeah.
tweet
Yeah,
said.
I mean, you know how that's gonna go. No one player scores every point on one player. But it sound good, so we're gonna rock with it. You know what I
It
mean?
gets you viral.
There you go.
for sure.
Or semi-viral. I ain't see it. Did you see it?
No, I didn't
Did
see
you see it? So only you saw it. So it's semi-viral.
Semi-viral.
Viral is what we all saw.
Yeah, where everybody's seen it.
Right before we started up the episode, we got news about the Nikola Jokic injury. It will be at least 4 weeks, according to Shams Charania. Hyperextended left knee, but ligaments are intact, according to Shams. Which is like the best case scenario, it feels like. You know, missing a month potentially is not the worst thing that could happen. We were all afraid of it being a season-long thing, a multi-month thing. So we will get Jokic back.
So he's
soonish.
probably not going to, knowing Jokic, he's probably not going to participate in All-Star Weekend.
No, he won't. He will absolutely not.
Good point.
If he's out for 4 weeks, no, he will not be an All-Star.
4 weeks put us, a week and a half
Before All-Star.
All-Star.
And
And
I
they're
highly
not,
doubt
they're not
he's
going to
gonna-
storm in there.
Yeah, he's not going to be running through the door to be an All-Star Weekend because he already don't want to be there.
Yeah, no, I heard a lot about his All-Star stuff. He don't really care about that game, just like
Man, I
most
just need
stars
him healthy. I don't mind not
Injury
seeing him at
replacement.
All-Star. We know he's an All-Star.
He'll take his nomination,
Yeah, for sure.
but injury replacement. So for the next month, it is what, December 30th? Mm-hmm. So to January 30th or the 29th. Their schedule is, they got the Raptors, Cavs, then they have the Nets, Sixers, Celtics, Hawks, Bucks, Pelicans, Mavericks.
So they're going like a little East road
Wizards,
trip.
Hornets, Lakers, Wizards, Bucks, Grizzlies, Pistons, Nets. This is maintainable. This is maintainable.
I have a lot of confidence in this Nuggets team that they can still make it work.
It might start off a little shaky because, again, those first 5 games, playoff teams besides the Nets. So like the Raptors are a playoff team, the Cavs are a playoff team, Sixers are a playoff team, Celtics are a playoff team. In between that, you have the Nets. In between that, those 4 other teams.
Yeah.
But then you get to a point where you're going to go Pelicans, Mavericks, Wizards, Hornets, Lakers, Wizards.
I'm a little nervous for Jamal. Jamal could really absolutely go berserk in this time without Jokic.
Didn't
I'm
you
interested
told
in seeing
us
them on
that
option, Jamal.
you told us that Gordon and
Oh, they could be coming back soon?
yeah. So I mean, if you get 2 returners, I mean, it's gonna. Hey, missing Jokic is missing Jokic.
Yeah.
There's no way around that.
I'm trying to find what their record was in the games that he missed over the last couple seasons, and
Because this is probably the longest stretch he's ever missed.
it will be for sure, at least in his superstar career.
Yeah, because
Jamal Murray is having a career year. 25
Last-
points, 7 assists.
Last year they were 4-8 in games that Jokic didn't play.
4-8.
4-8.
And isn't DeAndre Jordan there starting to center in those games too?
Yeah, at that
So-
point. And now we got Zeke Naji. You just came super important at work, brother. Lock in.
Damn.
Dayron Holmes get some real
Yeah.
minutes, I guess.
Valanciunas.
Val, if he's in if he's
I
in
think
shape
the best
to play 30.
teams figure out how to win games without their best player. And that's going to be one of their tests.
Hey, Jamal Murray, man, I'm gonna be locking in to see him play.
Bro, he's on
almost
another
having 50
level.
Yeah, he almost on 50, 40, 90. 25 points is
This could change that, unfortunately.
career high.
That's why
Because he's gonna have to shoot it a lot.
That's
more.
what I'm a little worried because I feel like efficiency-wise he could drop a little bit. Maybe it's just not as pretty. But on the other side, he could absolutely dominate in this month.
On some
So-
Tyrese
And also,
Maxey shit.
David Adams, he's going to have to reorchestrate this offense because this is a Jokic-ran offense. He's going to have to now kind of have to figure out something that works for this team without Jokic. That's going to be tough because
But
everybody's
these-
so used to playing with Jokic.
These games leading up to when Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon are coming back, count them as L's right now. They're gonna be down 4 fucking starters.
Against playoff teams.
You just might as well just count
What
them
does
in
it
right
mean
now.
if they pick up 2 wins in them
that's
4 games?
Huge win.
Come on now.
Huge win. But
I got some faith in this Nuggets team. Man.
really?
A little bit.
With 4 missing starters?
It's just fun to be optimistic.
They've been missing 2 to 3 still. Now
Well,
they
they
missing
had
Nate.
Jokic.
They missing Nate guy now. I don't know, man. This team has got that championship DNA in them. I got some confidence in them.
Okay.
I hate the term championship DNA.
Why?
I just feel like it's so fake.
You think so?
Yeah.
You haven't watched the Thunder win some of those games in the season, and it's just like they know how to win.
No, yeah.
Also, the championship DNA are the people that are injured, by the way. The 4
Yeah,
starters.
that's kinda
Jamal
why I hate
Murray,
that.
though?
Okay, he's one of the guys that won the championship. Bruce Brown. I'm sorry, Bruce Brown.
You can't
too. My
forget
fault.
they got one of the hottest dudes in the league right now shooting that ball.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Mr. Hardaway Jr. He had a 40-point game. Remember that.
People like say that about the Warriors. The Warriors still have championship DNA. The Warriors suck.
But the Warriors is
That
dinosaurs
championship
right now.
DNA shit is
They do.
overrated.
They do suck, but they do have championship DNA.
They do, but they suck.
They do. Two
They-
teams could be right.
They do, but
They're older. They made some poor decisions and choices because the championship DNA unfortunately ran out up top.
yeah.
So you don't have Bob Myers who had championship DNA constructing the team. You have Mike Dunleavy who does not have championship DNA from that aspect. So he didn't execute properly with Kuminga and some of the draft picks, and they overvalued AirPods. So yeah, you
Steve
can.
Kerr already talked about it being a fading dynasty.
Which makes
Yeah.
sense. It is real.
But I still think with that considered, you can have just because Kobe was on a terrible Laker team after Shaq left, don't mean he have championship DNA. Neither same with Phil Jackson.
the team didn't. He
Yeah.
did.
Right. You're never going to have a complete team with.
Can I ask what
championship
is that?
DNA.
What does it mean?
What,
I
championship
just think
DNA?
you know how to. I think you know how to
It's-
win and you
it's-
know how to fight through adversity because young teams or teams with inexperience can get down and face adversity throughout certain games and they'll lose. There's been so many times where Jamal Murray and Jokic ain't going. They down 19 points and we ain't trying to win the game back in one shot. You know what I mean? Like there's a certain composure of knowing how to win.
That's that perfect. Composure is probably like the best word for it.
I think the Thunder show that the most. There's been a lot of those games early in this season where you just like, oh, nah, hell no. They sit up and boom,
Except for that
championship.
last
It's been a lot of
Spurs.
times where I've seen the Nuggets, they're down like 10, and then it's like 5 minutes left. It's like, oh yeah, they about to go to work. And it's
But they
just
do
like,
that to your Lakers all the time.
and they ended up pulling out the game. It's just like, they just know how to win when their back is against the wall.
But I do agree with what you're saying. I don't think it applies. Like because you were on the team, I'm trying to think who has a championship with the Nuggets that wasn't playing? Who got the
Zeke Naji.
Right.
Zeke
He
Naji,
don't
NBA
have no
champion.
fucking championship DNA, Derrick. So I'm not looking at it from 1 to 15. And half the time you win a championship, everybody don't come back. Like Bruce Brown had to leave and get his bag. But I do think, you can have a team with some championship DNA. Steph, Draymond,
It's really like that core, if they can still be there.
Steve Kerr. But yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I thought the DNA thing kind of went away once they lost Clay. I think Steph, Clay, Draymond is like the championship DNA.
so you don't think they could win a championship without Klay Thompson?
Nah.
So if Kevin Durant had went back to this team,
Oh, well, that's Kevin Durant.
right? That's what I'm saying. So they could have won it.
Yeah, they could.
I mean, yeah, you're not. If you have a championship team and somebody significant leaves, then yeah, the chances of winning the championship goes down.
Yeah.
The Celtics have championship DNA, but yeah, it's tough to do it without Jason Tatum. I can tell you that.
This is so crazy because this is one of them conversations where, like, I agree with both of y'all at the same time.
I agree with both of us too.
The Warriors, in theory, do have championship DNA. Steve Kerr still does. Steph Kerr, yada yada. But there are multiple times so far this season where they've lacked that composure. I mean, the game versus the Raptors, right? Lacked that composure down the stretch.
Yeah,
but then, like last night, that composure showed itself against the Brooklyn Nets
Shaky
team.
because it's a young Brooklyn
Yeah,
Nets
so
team.
I
but
don't know.
That's why I said I started off the conversation saying two things can be right. I think you can have championship DNA and not be a championship team because, again, I saw Kobe on a team that dominated the NBA and that team broke up. That don't mean that he's not a championship DNA player.
Like Chris Middleton, he's inserting his championship DNA into the Wizards.
Yep.
It sounded a little weird, but yeah.
I'm not agreeing to that dumbass shit. I don't know if he was trolling or what, but
He's a champion, and he over there spreading his knowledge.
you think so?
That's what they brought him in for.
No, is he spreading championship DNA knowledge?
Yeah.
All over the locker room.
It might not be directly,
you think
but it's
so?
indirectly
Or you
he's spreading that
He's
knowledge.
trolling.
Sorry, I'm trolling.
I can see the lip. The lip tell you everything with Darrick.
Trae Young news it just keeps dropping. The last thing we got is from Mark
Does he have
Stein.
championship DNA?
Trae Young?
Yeah.
He laughed at that
Absolutely
idea. Trae Young.
Here's a question. I'm gonna ask
Yes.
Darrick and Darrick only. Do you have to win a championship to have championship
Hell
DNA?
yeah.
Okay.
Trae Young might be getting moved. The Hawks are open to trading him.
So Karl Malone and John Stockton went to all of those finals and they didn't have
Absolutely not.
championship?
Karl Malone was putting up stinkers.
I mean, I'm just asking a question.
No. They got their ass bust every time.
To the fucking best team
You got to beat
in
them.
that time.
Got to beat them.
So the only way you can have championship DNA is
Well, it's
to
in the
win
name,
it,
championship.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
you got to have a championship.
but you went to the championship.
I don't,
got
think you,
that.
I don't think you can have it without winning no championship.
I'm not saying y'all right or
even
wrong.
some of the best winners.
I'm trying to be convinced.
Like, do the Pacers have championship DNA?
No.
It's a tough question because Pascal won a championship.
He does. He
But-
did, yeah.
I don't know. I'm asking y'all to be convinced. I'm not
'Cause
saying it like I have an answer.
I will say the Pacers have that playoff DNA where, like, they have that composure.
Now that
and
is
that
not
clutch.
a real fucking thing.
That-
we agree.
But no, I was trying to figure out how to, because they have some type of obvious
They have
infrastructure
experience. They
to
have playoff
win.
experience.
Yeah.
But championship DNA is in the name championships. They
Yeah.
got whatever the tier below championship DNA is.
I think
the
it's
Pacers got that.
Just playoff experience. There's no such. We're not going to create
No,
playoff
I'm
DNA.
correct. Playoff DNA is a new
That is
trend.
no. No,
How do
no,
you
no,
get
no.
playoff DNA?
No, no, no.
You make
By
the
being a
making
good
a
playoff
fucking
team.
playoff?
By making-
So Zach LaVine got playoff DNA.
He's not a good playoff player.
So you just said be in the playoffs. You've been in the playoffs.
No, I said being a good playoff team.
Ah,
So, like, your Knicks, y'all have made it to multiple conference finals.
no, they haven't.
So they have playoff DNA.
Yeah, I keep thinking they made. I
They
made the
just
one.
don't sound as good as the championship.
Jalen Brunson is a
DNA.
good playoff riser. Like,
Because you can only have one champion, but you can have 16 playoff teams.
It's
Exactly.
such a stupid conversation. I love we having.
your team could be like a playoff riser, but y'all, you just come up
But is
short.
Jalen Brunson a playoff riser or is the team a playoff riser?
I think it kind of rubs off on everybody because he be
No,
playing so good.
absolutely not. It's Jalen.
But I think a playoff DNA, it's like,
you going against your point of championship DNA.
How?
Zeke Naji has championship DNA,
Hell no.
but he plays with Jokic. So what you just said, it can rub off on everybody.
Not the championship part. Only
the DNA.
See, now we just talking.
the playoff riser part.
I use your part.
Because like when Jalen Brunson's doing his thing, he just makes everybody else's job around him easier.
Does he?
Yeah.
No, because I want to say this with respect too, because I'm a Knicks fan. Because Jalen Brunson rises in the playoffs, does not make me think that I can count on fucking Deuce McBride all of a sudden to deliver in the playoffs, right? You
Shout
get
out
what
to
I'm
Big
saying?
Deuce.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Deuce though.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
see
trying
what
to
you
think
mean.
who's a team. Which one of your teams has been in the playoffs recently?
None of them.
Yeah, you fucking like 7 teams all fucking playing for the lottery. But Dame, when Dame was going off, did you say, hey, swing that bitch to Mo Harkless? We all on fire. Hey, Alpha Rucamino, he open. Dame taking over. Everybody on fire. Give Alpha Rucamino the fucking ball. Hell no.
Here go the best counter to that. That shit helped Rodney Hood.
It did.
Yeah, Rodney Hood got going.
And it helped CJ. CJ was out there spazzing.
All right, Trae Young. The Hawks are open to trading him. There's a growing belief league-wide that the Hawks are more open to trading him away than they ever been before. But what happens to the payroll if it materializes and he expresses his option, yada, yada, yada. Also in that from Bontemp saying that the Hawks are looking for ways to get rid of Trae Young.
This shit is so messy. Just because from the fact that it's going to be hard. Even though Trae Young is like slightly appealing, it's just going to be hard to find someone that really wants to give up.
Where does that slight appeal come from, in your opinion?
I think it's just from like his ability to give you 25 and 10. Like you've seen what he can do when he's locked in and engaged, and so you see that part. You can also see this is that he's in a situation you probably don't want to be in. So like the product probably isn't the best, so someone might be willing to take the chance. But it's also like who needs a point guard, and when you look around the league and see who needs the point guard, the Minnesota Timberwolves can't really pull this deal off. I don't really know how they would do it.
They would have to give up one of their top guys.
Yeah, and I don't know how much they want to get rid of Nas Reed.
It's just not worth it.
Or Julius Randle, unless they do Rudy Gobert. But like Rudy Gobert.
One
is
thing,
like,
Tim Connolly is known to surprise us. He's done some of the
Yeah.
bigger. The Rudy Gobert trade was really surprising. That
Yeah.
worked out, and then the Karl Anthony Towns for Julius Randle.
What
thing.
would the Hawks want? They would want McDaniels or Reed.
yeah,
They don't want
Rudy Gobert. So like, and then the Kings, I
Hey,
don't
they
know.
make fake want Rudy Gobert
because they want Anthony Davis.
because they need center play, they need defender, and they need closures of possessions. Rudy Gobert does
But
that.
what would the Timberwolves do?
No, I'm not saying that the Timberwolves would do it, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like if they were having this conversation, they may ask for Rudy Gobert.
I know damn well they don't want Julius Randle because you have
Yes.
Jalen Johnson.
Yeah.
It's just two dudes
I guess it would
pounding
essentially
the paint
be
the whole game.
the Timberwolves. They would just transition to moving Julius to the 5. And then-
Hell.
Bro, that shit sounds
that-
terrible.
I know it sounds terrible, but that would like be
That
their only
2000
option.
Rockets
To
ass
get
lineup.
Trae Young.
Yeah, I don't know
get
what
Trae
they
Young,
really
by
wouldn't.
the
They
way.
would have
I
to go
say
into
you
the
giving up one of
offseason
the
and try
best
to figure it.
defenders for a dude that's not.
Back end and front end defense just sucks.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
it sounds terrible.
It would have to be some type of big three teamer if it ended up being there.
Yeah.
And
Julius
then
Randle goes
if I'm
somewhere else. I don't
The
know.
Timberwolves, and I'm interested in a point guard.
I want
I
James
might,
Harden.
I might even check out LaMelo Ball before Trae Young.
Really?
LaMelo Ball has been at least shooting the ball lights out. Like he's
For
been
like a week and some change.
Hey.
Overall, the season he's been kind of ass from shooting. Let's be real.
Hey, he could help that Timberwolves team offensively for sure.
I think
That's an interesting. I don't know.
But
you
the
can
Hornets are
stab
just
at that?
the Hornets are just good
Yeah,
when they
they're in a
have
better
LaMelo,
spot.
Khan, and
Brandon
Brandon Miller on
Miller,
the
yeah.
court. So they may not be willing to trade.
y'all saw
LaMelo.
Brandon Miller dunked on Kuzma and what he said after.
No, I didn't see what he said after.
Yeah.
Dumbass bitch.
And he pushed him. Like,
Hey,
get
I
off
love
him.
that.
That dunk was crazy. My thing was he blocked Giannis in transition. Giannis fell to the ground and was yelling at the refs. They showed the replay. That shit was a clean ass block by Brandon Miller. You know,
So he was
you
just
gotta
shitting?
have some stones on you to
he
go
was-
up there and try to block.
Giannis was just embarrassed.
You gotta have some stones on you.
Yeah, no. The Brandon Miller dunk was crazy because it was like
You saw it
a
happen.
combination of that. Because Kuz was the one that turned the ball over.
Yes. Yes.
And then he got posters.
And it's like I saw it materialize, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "There's no way he jumps at
I
this
just
right.
don't understand why people jump with Brandon Miller on a fast break. In the half court, for sure.
Yeah.
He got
But in
it
a
like
fast
that.
break, man, let him get his 2
Especially when
points.
he got like 4 steps on
Yeah,
you.
just
There's no way
let
you
him
thought
get
you were
to
getting
it.
it.
He got.
And the Bucks ended up winning, so it didn't matter. But like,
liked
and
it.
one, come on. But back to the Trae Young stuff. It is it's kind of sad that this might be the way we're getting out of the Trae Young Atlanta Hawks thing.
It is
From him getting the goddamn chain from the Migos, from him being traded for Luka on draft night, from being in the conference finals in 2021, to being one of the guys that we did our 25 under 25 just 3 years ago. He was in the top 7.
I was so
And now
hyped.
it's like,
I was so hyped about this Hawks team coming into this season. And I was one of the big Trae Young believers because I feel like a lot of people are just not always on his side and sometimes for the right reasons. But for them to have this type of season, just like everything I kind of felt and believed in is kind of tossed out the window.
it was a now or never season for him. And he gave them, 15 games, but they basically said this shit is over.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they just had a stretch where they were playing really good without him, so that gave them some hope. But I also don't want people to feel like the Hawks trending downward is because they were already trending downward
Yes, they
before
were.
Trae Young even came back. So like
Yeah,
it just
but
kind of
now they just in the pit of it
reason
all.
that doesn't
Yeah.
the reason that doesn't help him is because he's the face of the franchise.
Yeah.
Something different has to come when your face of the franchise is returning.
Getting called out on your own broadcast is kind of eye-opening.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened when he
Against the Knicks? was it?
yeah, he failed on a play and then get back into it, and they got an open three-pointer. And it's like, that kind of lets you know that the people within are kind of over it with Trae Young.
I would say one of the other unfortunate things for Trae Young, because, I mean, some of this obviously is Trae Young himself, but I always think there's a saying, just like in life in general, but even in sports, stars aligning. And normally that's a positive thing when the stars align. Like for the Thunder, I feel like the stars align for them to have all of the success that they had last year and everything. The stars have just aligned for that era of Trae Young and the Hawks to go separate ways. I mean, you got the emergence of Jalen Johnson at a crazy level that nobody was anticipating at this level. You expected him to break out, but I mean, he took over the reins like a motherfucker.
40-point triple double.
Yeah,
stuff like that. Like
I feel like I'm one of the biggest Jalen Johnson fans, and I didn't. Motherfucker look like all NBA.
Yeah.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker was a good signing, but he's been great.
Like,
The
he's
Pelicans-
outplayed that contract significant.
The Pelicans pick, even though the Pelicans playing better, they took my Knicks down to the wire last night. They're
Well, they
still
also
only
back-
8 wins.
Yeah, they went on a
They went right
4-game
back on.
skid.
Yeah, they went right back to losing again. They just losing a little better.
Jordan Poole, man.
What do you do with him? How do you
Golly.
trade him?
You don't. It's just
Especially,
not going to happen.
especially after that shot last night. Nah.
Man.
So yeah, it's just like stars align for this era to be over, and it's just a lot going on. And again, yeah, Trae Young coming back, and I'm being 0-6, and giving up all of the points does not help at all. And having the injuries that he had, and now he got the quad injury, it doesn't help the appeal either. But I do think that there is going to be some teams or a GM, not a lot of them, but some guys that will convince themselves that in another situation, maybe Trae Young is better.
Let it be the Wizards.
But the thing about that is I think you're putting him in a similar situation as the Hawks, where we've never seen Trae Young be an addition. It's always him as the main star of the show. And I, as a GM, would maybe convince myself if there was an avenue. Now, I'm not breaking up my Timberwolves team to go get him. But if there was an avenue and I already had a star, I could see myself in the front office convincing the team that in a different, way more or less significant role, we can try to figure something out, especially with his contract being what it is. It's worth to take a shot.
It just doesn't have a spot for it to make that realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, Bucks
have a
fans
spot.
are saying it could be them, but as we talked about on the other episode,
too
there's
much to
no
give
real
up.
You had to give
avenue
up Bobby
without
Portis and Miles Turner.
giving up too much.
It's just the problem is that there's like an obvious ceiling with Trae Young, and
As the guy.
That's the guy.
I don't know what it looks like as him not the guy.
But what if, I don't know. Again, I'm just spitballing to the tip for teams.
We all are. I don't,
yeah.
What if he's not the guy eventually for the Wizards? Like, could you believe in an Alex Sarr or Trae Johnson eventually being the guy, and they just need a really good point guard to get him there?
Yeah, my thought for the Wizards was always this draft or one of the last drafts. Because what did they do? Trae Johnson.
Trae Johnson.
So it's like I had hope that last year that they would get it, and then you put Cooper Flag with Sarr, George, and this is. I have the same hope this year is that
So,
that would materialize into the
I
guy.
think the flattened odds make it a little bit more realistic for them. And again, I'm trying to convince myself that the Wizards are the spot, because even if they are the worst team in the entire league, that only gives you a 14% chance of getting that. And we haven't seen the worst team in the league actually win the lottery. So maybe there is some value with having the sixth best odds instead of the third best odds. And you also get a player that you feel like can be a nice connector for the younger guys that desperately need somebody.
Yeah, I think if, hypothetically speaking, the Wizards leave with Darren Peterson, AJ DeBonsa, and they get Trae Young, I can see that. The only reason I'm not putting Boozer in there is not that Boozer's not a great player, but those guys they project to be number one options. I think Boozer projects to be a phenomenal motherfucking basketball player
Right.
who is a double-double machine and is going to do everything. But I don't know if he's like, end of the game, take us home. I don't know if you're setting a franchise up for that. But Peterson and DeBonsa project to be, at the end of the game, they're going to carry us to the win. I'm trying to think what would I project Boozer to be. He's more like you put him in a team and good things are gonna happen immediately. He's just a good ass basketball player. I don't know another way to put it. Like who's a good ass basketball player in the NBA?
Aaron Gordon.
He's probably the better version of Aaron. What we get from Aaron Gordon today, Nuggets wise, he's probably that just for his career. Bottom line, base level.
Okay.
But yeah, one of those guys where who are some really good, like Scotty Barnes is that way. I don't think they're the same player, but I think Scotty Barnes, you build your team around, but he's not like take us home. That's why they went and got Ingram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, just looking at the teams for Trae
Mobley.
Young.
Evan Mobley don't take you home, but he changed the franchise.
Yeah.
I think Boozer's more that way. Yeah, that's how the fucking Wizards would be. If you go in, and let's just say they get Devonta Peterson, there's your guys. But even if you get Boozer, you would still need a Donovan Mitchell level player, I guess. And I'm not saying Trae Young is Donovan Mitchell, but yeah, long story short, yeah, I could see the Wizards getting Trae Young and then him not still being the guy, but being significant.
Do y'all see him signing an extension there, though?
Yeah.
Like,
What other
if
choice
Well,
would
I
he
think
have?
that if you are the Wizards, you convince yourself that he's going to be worthy of the extension. That's why you trade for him.
Yeah.
No,
Is
he's asking would Trae Young put the pen to the paper.
I mean, his option. I mean, he can just opt out of his, or either accept it and pick
If he
him up
can't get an
where,
option, if he can't get an offer from the Wizards, I mean the Hawks, and then it's hypothetical the Wizards, there's no way he opts out next year because it's $45 million.
But
guaranteed.
he's not saying he can't get it from the Wizards. He's saying, I don't want to play for Washington.
I got you.
Yeah.
What was his other option?
If that
be?
money is right there, I think he playing for Washington.
Even
you
if the
got
money is
aprons.
less, I just feel like he
He
would
wants
be a
to-
guy like, I want to play for somebody that wants me type of guy
I feel
in
the
my
same
mind.
way.
Yeah.
You also just don't have a lot of options after that. You go in, it's like, what? You go to Brooklyn? Do Brooklyn want you?
They doing all right. They got 7 point guards they trying to develop anyway.
Hey, in my rebuild, that ain't stopped me from trading for some other motherfuckers. He was in the comments like, man, don't you got so many guards? If I got talent, I can go I'm getting the talent. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah.
I'm just gonna read y'all
Also-
teams. Y'all tell me if it makes any sense for them to be in the Trae Young conversation.
I will say though, before you do that, Atlanta, if they somehow done to do this and they get back Chris Middleton and CJ
And
Porzingis is also, they would have a lot of money coming off the book.
Damn, boy.
What?
The
Oh,
money
you
would
just
be-
saying they're going off the books.
Yeah, that would be like.
I was finna say you made a little 7-player trade over
Oh
there.
no, that would be like $90 million of salary that you could just walk.
But I
wash your
think
hands
Jalen
of.
Johnson money might go up, so some of that goes
Yeah.
into that. But yeah,
They would have a lot of money in free agency.
because Dyson Daniels signed an extension, so some of the money goes to that. But yeah, hell yeah.
the potential trade, CJ, and this is to make the money, CJ, Kispert, and they got a highly protected first round pick that they can give that's not their own pick.
Okay.
That's via OKC, Houston, or the Clippers.
Yeah, get that shit. They can. Yeah.
They getting a first round pick for Trae Young?
He's highly protected.
Highly
first.
protected. So this is like the last, it's like OKC's pick. So pick 30.
I would say that's still good, man.
I don't know. When I hear that highly protected, I don't be thinking about that as like a first.
I like CJ McCollum on the
first round
Hawks with
pick.
Corey Kispert. They need some of that injection.
I've been
of-
waiting for Corey Kispert to get on a new
I
team.
don't know. That boy Quinn Snyder know he love him some Luke Kennard to play who don't fucking shoot when you need to shoot.
He
Closing
do
the
be
game
putting the
out.
ball on the floor
Like
sometimes when
closing
he don't
game.
need
He
to.
was doing that with the
ball.
Grizzlies.
Shoot the ball, bro. All right, here go the teams. Pacers,
No, absolutely.
Wizards, we just had the conversation. Nets, we had a conversation. Hornets makes no sense. The Bucks, I
wish.
I see it visually as like the last ditch effort to keep
keep
Giannis,
Giannis.
but it's just no way you can really make it happen
If you do
without
that, do
giving
y'all
up.
think Giannis will give it one more year?
Bro, that team not
It's not
gonna
like
do
he's giving
shit.
it one more year regardless.
I mean, they fake like pretty decent when Giannis
Yeah,
is
bro.
there. So
that's when Giannis is on the court. But that roster by itself sucks.
Well, yeah. I mean, Kevin
That
Porter Jr.
shit
literally said,
sucks.
"We don't know how to win without Giannis."
that's a lot of teams, though, Mike.
Yeah,
It
we
is.
about to see the same. We potentially could see the same thing
With
with
the Nuggets.
Nuggets with no yoke.
It is.
the
it
Warriors
is.
without Steph.
Don't
I mean,
get
they
me
suck
wrong.
with
Don't get me
Steph.
wrong, because I know viewers like to take things and run with it. That's not me saying that the Bucks are as good as the Nuggets. Without the Nuggets are definitely better than the Bucks. But I'm saying a lot of these teams are built for their stars to be on the floor.
Yeah, they were talking about during the broadcast when Giannis is on the court, the Bucks shoot like 45% from three.
yeah.
Makes
Well,
sense.
yeah,
It drops like 10% once he's
Makes
off
sense.
the
Well,
court,
he
which it
draws
makes a
like
lot of sense.
he draws 3 defenders.
It's just he is damn near everything for that team.
Yeah.
You can-
Which is like that's just you don't win game, you don't win successfully like
You
that.
can get that money there without Turner, actually. It's Kuzma,
So now I'm on
Portis,
your ass
Harris.
because you doing D Mill shit talking and you didn't even double check. Because yes, do that shit. It had to be because no Zach LaVine trade mentioned Miles Turner.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't make sense to trade Miles Turner.
But if you were the Hawks, I'd rather just let Trae Young walk than pay Bobby Portis for the next 3 years. You know what I mean?
Bobby Portis been having some games.
He
Unless
had a
you
really
get
good game yesterday.
He had some games.
last night.
Unless you can get a far first round pick, hoping that Giannis leave.
Yeah, that 2031 first round they keep
And if
dangling
you're the
around.
Bucks, you what top 5 protected or something? I don't know.
So then you have a Trae Young, Miles Turner, Giannis thing. That's decent.
So
And
you
then you
got
go
the
into the
other shooters?
offseason and you try to figure out the edges.
Yeah, so you would go, but what happens to Ryan Rollins?
Is
Off the bench.
Ryan
Off the
Rollins-
bench.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, they
he
talking about they
in
would ask
trade?
for him?
No. I'm just going to ask if he's better.
He said
But I
he
was trolling. I was trolling.
Man.
Yeah, he's just coming off the bench now.
Damn. How come off me? I was just 17 of them things.
Yeah.
He is, but that's Trae Young.
But like, yeah. But no. You know
Well,
what I
his
mean?
ass about to get off his team. They trying to trade him, D Mills.
Bro.
They trying to trade him.
I mean this with the utmost amount of respect. Trae Young has had 2 good basketball games whole season long.
And they was against.
The Bulls who fucking suck.
D Mills, who been better this season? Colin Gillespie or Trae Young?
Oh my God.
Hey, we not finna do this. We not finna do this. We not finna do this.
I'm not saying he the better
We
player.
not finna
Trae
do
Young
this.
ain't even really play.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
saying that, like,
But Colin Gillespie.
at this point, we
Who been better this season, LeBron or Cooper Flag? Oh, okay then. But we not gonna do that though. We not gonna do that.
no.
though.
What I'm saying,
We
no,
not
what
gonna
I'm
do
saying
that.
is for him to go to the Bucks and be like, man, that's Trae Young. He got to start. I don't think that has to be the case.
No,
I don't
he
think that
gotta
got
go
to
to
be the
Trae
case.
Young.
He do got to
He's
start.
gotta
What the hell are you talking about?
You're not trading for Trae Young to
He
say
come
you're
off the
coming off the bench for
What
Ryan
the fuck
Rollins.
are you talking about, Mike?
45
Man,
million.
hey man, yeah. Sometimes we couldn't close out games for his own team.
You know why I love Mike?
'Cause
For
he just
a lot
don't-
of reasons, but he'll always keep digging.
Just
He
go.
just keep
Just
digging.
go. Just go.
You know what Darrick do? He'll be like, "You right." You know, if we have a conversation and he loses.
So we need something in the middle. We need something in the middle.
You know, we rarely see y'all 2 butt heads on like some NBA shit.
No, he be saying some crazy stuff. He said something maybe like a few episodes ago that pissed me off.
Damn.
What was it?
I don't know.
The whole tanking thing.
I can't believe I pissed you
No,
off.
I think that was more so you.
Yeah, that was definitely me.
I forget.
Okay, I'm gonna keep up with teams. Chicago Bulls.
No.
They got
Cavaliers.
Giddey now, so I
Do
don't
they?
see
He
it.
out. He's got hurt.
Would you rather have Josh Giddey or Trae Young?
Hey,
Let's have Josh Giddey.
you want to hear something? If I'm the Bulls, I'm gonna think about it.
I
For-
wouldn't
for
be
Trae
opposed
Young?
to thinking about it. It's just
Really?
Yes.
I wouldn't be opposed to thinking about it. It's just
Based on
also
what?
Giddey and Trae Young as a backcourt just sounds stinky.
Based
We'll
on this,
never be able to guard up ever.
Yeah,
based on
no,
this,
that's
based
the
on-
only
based
issue.
on this.
Uh-huh.
Could I sneak Patrick Williams in that motherfucker?
You got my attention.
They want another motherfucker who ain't developed.
Oh man.
Could I sneak Patrick Williams in there?
The Miami Heat fans said they'd be interested.
They would. They just like talent.
Is Tyler Hero in the
Yeah,
deal?
it's like a straight up Tyler Hero Trae Young swap. Is money wise.
That's kind of really the only
Hey.
realistic way I can see it, is that if another team wants to do a point guard swap.
Hey, I like this. I like it. I trust the Heat culture, number 1. Number 2, I trust the defense behind them, having Bam Adebayo, Khalil Ware.
Yeah.
In practice, he's going to get better because Davion Mitchell going to get on that ass every day in practice. And then the way that they play a Trae Young type of way. Well, we
They
just going to
do.
go. I
They
mean,
do.
he loves pick and
I
roll.
was saying no more
Yeah,
pick and
we
roll.
don't do
But
pick and
even,
roll.
I mean, Coach Poe was willing to adjust a little bit. Like when Tyler Hero came back, he said like, he definitely should run some pick and rolls, and they'll do whatever he
If you're
occasionally
Atlanta,
with
do
him.
you want the Tyler Hero contract and all?
I think I'm intrigued with it if I'm Atlanta. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Trae Young. I mean, I think
They could use
Tyler
the
Hero
perimeter
do
score
real
for sure.
good with Jalen Johnson and as Stephen A. Smith, them boys. Y'all notice he say that a lot.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wait, what'd you say?
He said them boys.
Cade Cunningham and them boys, they coming over in the East. Because when you had LeBron and them boys dominating the Western Conference,
LeBron and he said LeBron no. Cade no.
what's other teams?
Looking out west, Pelicans.
Yep.
Yeah, I just
They
don't know
should
how to
be.
get there. That's the only.
Because if I'm Atlanta, I don't want Jordan Poole.
And you don't want
DeJounte
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, so
We just got out of that. It's just that's really no other way if it
Yeah,
ain't
there's
those
no other
two.
way.
And I mean Zion. you're just not
Zion,
trading.
but I don't know.
You want to pair them together, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kings.
Yeah.
It just
It's pretty
yeah.
obvious as the Kings is like the number 1 suitor, right? Like we obviously haven't heard it, but like for a team to be looking just for some star power, the Kings are always going to be interested, especially if it's going to be dirt
Because
cheap.
they know for sure they're not going to do it in free agency, so they're going to have to make a trade in order. They're similar to they're the American version of Toronto. They had to get their free agency done in trades.
And if they traded for Trae Young, they got their first round pick, got Keegan Murray, they could quickly reshift their little team. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be real good to start, but imagine if they got Trae Young and drafted A.J. DeBonta.
Why we
you
didn't
still got
mention
Keegan
Toronto?
I look
Why
past them.
didn't
Talk
you?
to
It's a
them.
podcast. Come on.
I mean, I think they could be a team that could definitely be intrigued. I mean, I don't know how committed they are to Quickly and RJ.
Very
think-
committed if you think about the money that they gave quickly.
Well, yes, they did, but I think they could definitely, if Atlanta wants Quickly and RJ in return, I think they would definitely be like, bet we would.
Here's the spoiler
We like
of all.
a big
Atlanta
three.
don't want quickly.
They don't want
contract.
quickly money.
Yeah, they good.
Yeah.
I think Toronto don't want quickly money. If you gave them one wish right now to void any contract, they going to void that contract.
Would it be that or Jakobs?
It's that one, I think. $32 million for 4 more years is nuts. And it's one of them stagnant. It's 32 every single
Yeah.
season. It's not 32, then 29, then 27. 32. I could see them being interested for sure. I just don't know what the trade is. Because even we know that the Atlanta Hawks need some big man play. The way Jakob Poeltl has looked this season, you're not interested in Jakob Poeltl like you probably would have been 7 months ago.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
And Jamal Shedd exists, so it's like we got a point guard.
True.
The Kings, in order for the Kings to get there, the money matches almost immediately.
What's that mean?
Oh, I was thinking, because the reason you're trading Trae Young is obviously he does not fit as much as you want, but also the idea of him taking that player option. Zach LaVine's got the same thing.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And I
he's
think his
gonna
player
take
option maybe even more than what Trae Young is. But it's DeMar and Malik Monk. Malik's got 3 years, including this one. So this year and 2 more. DeMar's got this year and next year.
At 20,
24-7 and then 18-7 for Malik Monk.
Yeah.
And that still leaves you with Sabonis in this hypothetical world.
Yeah.
You still got Maxime Reynaud. You still got Keegan Murray. You still got, in this case, you get Trae Young. And,
Trae Young, Zach LaVine. Doug Christie gonna love that defense.
well, that's a
Yeah.
last 7
Well,
playing
I
games.
could get
at least.
around 15 points on that.
Sabonis.
You
go
get
with-
15?
I might get 15 points on
Sabonis and
that.
Trae Young is an interesting fit. You just never really seen Trae Young play with a big like Sabonis.
Yeah.
But I think at this point in Trae Young's career, that's the type of shit
He gonna be mad when he's
Yeah.
throwing it up to him.
He got a
Sabonis trying to
He's
bring
not
it back
jumping,
down,
yeah.
throw it to the corner.
Clippers, obviously no. The Mavericks, obviously they've been linked to Anthony Davis, the Atlanta Hawks have, but I guess Trae Young is not a part of those conversations at all, which I think is interesting. The Jazz, no. The Blazers got their guy just chilling in street clothes. The Grizzlies, no. The Warriors, no. The Suns? Are the Suns interested in y'all for Trae Young?
They could be a
Jalen
sneaky
Green.
team. Jalen
They
Green.
like Jalen Green and stuff.
Yeah.
One of the
They
things
could-
I love the most about the Suns is they continue to have these reclamation projects between guys that aren't wanted on their previous teams and they've been just thriving. Maybe Trae Young kind of fits into that.
The fact that we haven't heard one rumor though,
Yeah.
scares me.
I just like the way the offense looks as how much the ball moves. And Trae Young is a great passer, but not a great ball mover.
He gotta go somewhere and buy in.
Yeah, 100%. He can't
gotta
think
go
that he's
somewhere.
a system anymore, right?
Yeah, because like I understand him being in Atlanta. He was the guy, and he felt like this was his shit. But like at some point,
He ain't
if you-
feel it was his shit.
Yeah, it was. But like you go to Phoenix, that's D Book shit. You got to buy into what D Book doing.
I think he knows. I think he is aware enough to know. Now, if he go to the Wizards, he ain't finna be like this
Yeah.
Alex Sarr shit.
Yeah, no, for
But
sure.
if he go to Phoenix, I definitely think Bradley Beal shit said the same. I mean, 2 different players in 2
Yeah.
different primes or whatever. But Bradley Beal got there and made it very clear, yeah, this is Devin Booker shit. And I think Kevin Durant kind of ringed off similar things.
Yeah.
But I think players are aware. That's Devin Booker time.
That's all we really got for Trae Young teams.
It's not a
many.
lot.
I think that when it happens, we're all going to be like, really? Whatever team did it.
You think it's gonna be a surprise team?
I just want to see what they get back for Trae Young. His value is kind of
When you say surprise team, what would that be? The Magic?
Oh, I pray not.
No, I don't think so
yeah,
either.
no, I
but
feel you though. When I say surprise team, because we just went through so many teams and only like one of them kind of made sense.
Yeah.
So it's like I guess 90% of the league is surprise teams.
Yeah, it's a
from that.
surprise team. Yeah.
Maybe it's not the team that be surprised. Is what they, like Mike said, what they get back. Because if there's
I
no
got
picks
you.
attached, 100% understand that.
yeah.
100%. If there's if it's just end of salary, like salary filler, I understand 100%.
Right, he goes to the Kings and it's just him for the
My surprise
you like,
team.
what the hell?
I don't think this is gonna happen, but my surprise out of the blue is gonna be the Rockets.
That would be a surprise. I'll tell you that. Reece Shepard's been developing so well.
What
though.
would the trade be?
It's like
This is a surprise. I don't know.
it's like probably Freddie, Doe, something like that.
Oh yeah.
This
Freddie, Doe,
motherfucker-
Capella. I don't know.
This motherfucker has a podcast who looked at me and said, it's going to be a surprise.
Shit, that's how it be.
I guess Freddie and Doe does make sense. That's 25 from Fred and 18 from Doe. So you're almost there.
So they just giving his ass away?
Yeah, that's nasty.
Shit.
Because I don't even think that
Fred
gives him.
not even coming back. Fred not coming back, so you're not even
And
getting that
he got
production.
another year on his contract. It's not even like
Yeah.
salary filler like that's going to be off the books. Everybody we mentioned is under contract.
Yeah,
Even
Doe
Clay
just
Capella
si-
got 3 years.
Yeah, Doe just signed a 4-year deal because the Lakers said we ain't giving no long contract.
Yes, shit like that don't make
Man,
sense.
he got plenty of time to spend that money because he just started back playing.
Yeah.
All right, last thing about the Hawks is that former first overall pick Zachary Richardson has developed as the Hawks hoped, and they're open to moving him in the right deal, according to Mark Stein. They've been connected with Anthony Davis, as we mentioned. And I kind of like the idea of Richardson being the centerpiece, if you will, of the Anthony Davis trade.
Me too.
So I guess this deadline Atlanta's just going to be very active. They two guys they just seem to not really be too happy with.
Because even though Richardson has not been good at all this season, he's still only 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so a team like Dallas, who ain't really playing for nothing, you want to pair him with Cooper Flag and see how this little thing go. 'Cause I'm not opposed to it because they took a chance on Max Christie. Max Christie came over there.
Max Christie's so good.
Max Christie's been really good for them. So
I
maybe
miss
they feel
Max.
like, hey, we'll take your trash and bring him over here.
I'm so fucking tired of Lakers fans.
What?
He traded Max for Luka Doncic. Talking about I miss Max. All right, get him back.
I just say I miss my mans. I can't
He didn't
miss
even
my
like
guy.
playing for
You can't break up with
He
somebody
didn't like.
and then miss him.
He did like playing with us. He didn't like the fact that he got his ass traded out of blue.
I think he said like he enjoyed the fresh air that he got from
Man,
playing in
find a
Dallas.
player
Well,
that doesn't
everybody-
say yeah.
Oh, I actually got a book right here.
Find a player that
Everybody
doesn't
get
go
to
to
a new team and start doing shit like
That
this.
was corn.
Man, who was that? They were just saying, man, this team moved the ball so well. Now that I think it was like Norman Powell was like, I love how this team feel now. And he just had a career year next to James Harden. But he just hated the way they ran their
Yeah, I
offense.
ain't gonna
Miami
lie.
doing it 10 times better now.
If I ever went to a new podcast, I would definitely be like, man, it feel good to be around some ball. No,
That's crazy.
I just feel you gotta say something, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I wish the Bulls had something that we could trade for Richardson.
Patrick Williams.
Yeah, I said I wish the Bulls had something we could trade for Richardson.
Yeah, I think he might be a next team type of guy.
It's just such a low risk.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think he's going to be as good as Castle or some of the other dudes drafted in that class, but like, I think he's.
I think that's another
real
reason
player.
why Atlanta was disappointing along with their expectations. Not
That's how you
because
said Elena.
no, Atlanta was disappointing. Is I think kind of projecting that they were going to be a good team. You seen part of that was also Richardson being able to contribute on that. Like as a defensively a really good wing, being able to shoot the damn ball. And again, I felt like he was part of the bigger plan, but the bigger plan didn't even work out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of falling all apart.
it's kind of crazy how they keep drafting wings that they aren't a fan of. Like how the hell? How many times you gonna do that?
Who
shit?
else?
DeAndre Hunter, Cam
Reddish.
Cam Reddish.
Well, no, they were fan DeAndre. DeAndre Hunter got a real good contract with them, a second contract. He got like over 100 M's. They had to like him to give over 100 M's. He's making $27 million a year.
When did they get?
I
When
think
did
they
they
like
get that?
Cam
Hunter?
Reddish too. And I think they liked Rashad Shea. They took his ass number one.
But then eventually they just end up moving these guys.
Because you have to, Darrick. Like, what else do you do?
I,
Because you like
Cam
somebody.
Reddish actually just was really bad at NBA basketball.
When you really
Yeah,
like somebody
Cam
and you
Reddish.
drafted them, it don't mean you have to commit to them for 10 years. I think
Hey,
that is poor
shout out on
management.
Cam. That's a legend, like a legend right there.
When
Shout
you
out to him.
stick to something and
Shout out
it's
to NBA
showing
basketball.
you that it ain't progressing or producing like you need to, I think that's bad management. It's saying we loved him so much in the draft that we gonna commit to him for 6 years, even though we seeing what we don't like. You don't agree
yeah, I
with that?
feel you. But I just feel like at some point you got to find your staple. I mean, maybe they did with
Oh,
James.
now I do want to say I agree with you in the sense of how the fuck did they take Rashad Shea when Stephon Castle was there? And I'm not saying this as a hindsight. Castle was always my number one player in that draft. I feel you. They could have drafted better. Absolutely. But let me ask you this.
Yeah.
As a fan of so many teams, especially so many teams that's not playing good because you gave up on the Spurs, that would have been your one team.
Like
that's
the
thriving.
reason all your teams suck. Every team you root for is just
Right, yeah. Are you the fucking common denominator here?
No.
You should stop supporting the Blazers next year and see what they do.
they're gonna be the number 1 seed.
They're gonna have Dame back. There's no way he can't support.
True.
True. But anyway, if Scoot Henderson wasn't panning out for the Blazers, you would want them to stay committed to that for 7 years?
No. I feel like they probably damn near 1 foot out the door.
Where's he at?
In street
I
mode.
watched the game last night. Like, when the fuck is Scoot Henderson playing basketball again?
They had a
He
point
has a
guard.
hamstring injury.
Their
And
point guard
apparently-
is number 8. He good.
That hamstring been
Number 8.
then had him out
Denny.
the whole
Oh.
year.
Is they
He
point guard.
re-aggravated it, I think, in like the summer or he pre-season, some
That's
early.
sad, bro. Because it's so much opportunity for him right now to be.
Yeah.
That will
on
not be that
court.
next year.
Yeah, he gotta come back soon.
But yeah, like that's the same thing. They
I
took
mean,
him.
Caleb Love taking advantage of it.
He
Yeah,
is.
he
He
is.
sure
He
is.
open.
He was a number 2 pick. You said he 1 foot out the door. You feel different with them?
Well, he was number 3.
Oh, you're right. Behind Brandon Miller.
Yeah.
Top 3 pick. Top 3 pick.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It seems like there's no really attachment to Scoot anymore. I don't know. I can't really tell.
Did it ever feel like it was? I don't ever feel like it was an attachment.
No.
No
He
shot
kind
at
of
him.
was like the best player available, so they kind of just had to
It's
take
also
him.
coming out of that Dame shadow.
Yeah.
Trading Dame, it's hard to really get, you know. But yeah, I don't think that because you like a player at the draft and you were high on him from an organizational standpoint that you have to like see it through.
Yeah.
I think per player, it depends on if I want to see it through. But I think sometimes it's good to just say, you know what, fuck this. And I also think they're also a team that know that they need to make moves. They don't want to trade Jalen Johnson. They don't want to trade Nikhil.
Yeah.
They running out of shit to trade.
He tore his hamstring too.
Oh, he
was
tore it?
strained.
It's not just like
tear.
a sprain? Oh, damn.
So if you want Anthony Davis, what can you give them? And it's like shit, Porzingis,
Porzingis, who
Luke Kennard, and the one thing that I think has some value is the former number 1 overall pick.
Because you're not trading that pick you got from the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Pelicans, yeah.
Okay. Before we go any further, we want to say thank you to our sponsor over at DraftKings. Fellas, you know all about DraftKings Pick6 by now. You pick more or less of different player stats for the upcoming games. Just pick 2 or more different players to your pick set. Go more or less on some stats. Sit back, relax, and see if you made the right decision. We've been going against each other every single day of numbers on the board. Can we get a look at what the leaderboard looked like at a short Christmas week? Darrick was 1-1. Pierre was 1-1. And me and Mike were 0-2 on the week. But still a lot of game left. Darrick is 3 games over 500. I'm in second place with a 500 record. Mike has yet to hit double-digit wins.
we don't talk about that.
Okay, maybe this
Because
is
you
the
know
week.
you can only go forward. We don't talk about the past.
You're really bad, though.
He's really, really, really
You're
bad.
you're
began-
8-19.
I know we just seen the
Nine
record.
and
You,
19.
I
I
just
ain't
seen the
realize it
record.
was
You ain't
that.
have to tell me it again.
9-19 is like, is he going for the first overall pick?
Yeah.
Hey.
No, that's like bad.
You can't come back if you're already winning.
It's another Mikeism. All right, we got a pick set.
You can't
As
come-
always, we want to remind y'all to play responsibly. Mike, let's see if you come back on this one with Jalen Duren rebounds 10.5. You went more versus the Lakers.
Yeah, this should be. I feel comfortable with this one. The Lakers, they have had some rebounding problems, and he should be able to beat them up on the glass. So I feel comfortable with this one.
Okay. Derrick Jones Jr., Derrick on Derrick Crime because you went less on his points versus the Kings.
I just feel like he played 16 minutes in his last game. Dude only had 3 points. I feel like this is a game where he's probably
his
going to have
ass
no
dude.
rhythm.
That's basically what he's saying.
He's probably going to have no rhythm because like he just came back. So this is probably going to be an easy.
What if he get 4 dunks?
Called his
You
ass.
don't need no rhythm for that dunk.
I don't know why that shit was disrespectful. The tone or something.
I didn't mean to be
Said dude
disrespectful.
ass only had 3 points.
Pierre. Oh, you switched it. In my notes, you had Kawhi Leonard, but what did you switch it to?
Jaren Jackson, 20.5 against the Philadelphia 76ers with a questionable Joel Embiid.
I like that.
Jaren Jackson has been playing some very good basketball. This is my favorite Jaren Jackson. I love when he's engaged in the scoring, and hopefully he can keep it up. He had a really big performance the other night against somebody. My mind is blanking. But he had like 33 or 35 or something like that. I love when Jaren Jackson is in his scoring bag because he don't rebound. So I need him to score.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have.
He's
You know,
one-
most guys his size or his position will have 34 and 11. No, he's gonna have 34
I
and
think
4.
he's allergic. Allergic to rebounds.
Like the
It
Al
still
Horford
just
free throw thing.
Still just doesn't even make sense. So he's bad at setting screens and he's bad at rebounding.
It's
And he-
cool. He a guard, bro.
And he got a little ass kid. And he got a little kid ass shot.
He do.
I was going to do the research to figure out how many times in Jaren Jackson's career has he had more stocks than rebounds in the game.
Probably a lot.
What would the percentage be? You think 58, 67?
I think it's
Nah.
probably more like 18 or 19%, honestly.
Okay.
But
This
I
is
didn't
dude-
do
this
it
is-
because
this is a dude. We can do it for this year. I can do it really fast.
This is a
While
guy
you
that will
talk about
sometimes get
Darrick's
2
pick.
rebounds.
Talk
We
about
already
Darrick's
talked-
pick.
we already
let me
talked
talk about my pick.
Oh,
and you
your
hold
pick.
off that, and then we'll get to it. Duncan Robinson, 10.5 points more versus the Lakers, where I went. Get right game from Duncan Robinson. He might end up with 4 threes in the first quarter for all we know. So, yeah.
So it's just a consensus that the Lakers, they just give up points and give
I
up
mean, they
rebounds.
looked pretty good in their game against the Kings after J.J. Redick.
I told you that uncomfortable practice.
The uncomfortable practice would really did
Now, it wasn't uncomfortable
Rotations
for
were different.
DeAndre, but everybody else.
He said he cool. All right. When we come back, we'll get into power ranking NBA teams based on now. NBA Slice picks are available every Thursday and Friday until December 30th. They basically lower a player's stats to make it more likely to hit. For those who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick6 just yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play $5 to get $50 in Pick6 credits. All you have to do is download the Pick6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick6 is available in most states, including Texas, California, and Missouri. So don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with Pick6. Power rankings are always so fun.
Jaren Jackson, December 15th against the Los Angeles Clippers. He had 5 blocks, 2 steals, 7 stocks,
Woo.
4 total rebounds.
There we go.
Jaren Jackson.
That may have been the game that made me think about it. Because I remember I was watching, like, ain't no way he got more blocks than rebounds right now.
Jaren Jackson, a couple of days earlier, before that last game, on December 7th, he had two blocks, 3 steals for 5 stocks, and he had 3 total rebounds.
That's insane. 3 boards. Just get a board a quarter.
No, he can't do that. It's not in his contract. They don't pay him a rebound.
So, yeah, I mean-
What you think his average on the year?
Rebound-wise? 4.
5.5 is the number.
He always been around like 5.
Yeah, 5.5 was last year.
He's
5.5
come very
this year.
close to outstocking the rebounds. But he has a lot of games like this one game. The first game of the year, he had 6 blocks, but he had 8 rebounds.
Yeah, he done turned up.
He also has
some of them he blocked to himself, so he counts
He
as a
got
rebound.
double credit.
he has a lot of games. We got both. So he got 6 stocks in this game. He also got 6 rebounds. 4 stocks this game, 4 rebounds. So, yeah,
Oh,
Was this power ranking hard for y'all?
no.
Not really.
Really?
No. I think actually, weird enough for some of these bottom teams, it was a little tricky.
I think that there are so many teams in similar areas that I got a lot of arrows. Like, no, this guy should be higher. This guy should be lower. So let's talk about it and try to see if we can come up with a semi-consensus NOTB power ranking.
If it ain't already super similar, let's see.
Stephon Diggs is facing.
Do y'all want to start
Yeah.
from the top and then work our way down,
Strangulation
or
and assault
start from the bottom?
charges.
As in work from 30.
Bottom up.
Well, the
So-
worst team is the Indiana Pacers.
The worst team in the league is the Indiana Pacers.
We all agree that.
Hey, we all got a consensus there. That team is bad and bad. They had a little fake comeback yesterday against the Houston Rockets, which is kind of interesting. But they are bad and bad on purpose.
They're almost on a 10-game losing streak.
And they are gonna, I'm gonna say, win the lottery, but end up with a top 5 pick if everything goes perfectly.
Yeah.
Who is the second worst team in the NBA?
The Wizards.
The Wizards.
The Wizards.
I had the Wizards too. All right, with consensus to 2. They've been looking somewhat friskier as of late. Trae Johnson being in that starting lineup has been cool. Alex Sarr had a couple duds, but it's been working.
I like Trae Johnson.
Watkins has been starting because when the Keyshawn
What's his first
George-
name?
I've heard. I've thought Jameer.
It is.
On the broadcast yesterday, they pronounced it Jamir instead of Jameer. So
That's the same thing.
is it?
No, because Jameer would be like Jameer Gibbs versus Jamir.
I think it's just pronunciation of the
Yeah.
person that's saying it. Unless, but
That was the Wizards broadcast too. So it's
they are
probably how
the
they've been
ones
saying
that
it all
talk to
year.
him, and he probably like it's Jamir.
Jamir.
So yeah,
2018.
I had the Kings.
2018.
I have the
Oh, he
Kings
said
as well.
2018. I had the Kings.
Kings.
Kings as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We so far we all 3 for 3. I think this is what we probably switched. 2017 in basketball, Courtney.
Pelicans.
The Pelicans.
I have the Nets.
I had the Mavericks.
Wow. I got the Mavericks so much fucking higher.
Yeah, the Mavericks are bad, but I kind of respect them as like a basketball team.
You have the fucking Mavericks
Yeah.
27?
Because my rationale behind it is we know that when Anthony Davis play, their defense is going to be good, but their offense is still towards the bottom of the league every single night. And if Anthony Davis plays, it's now become more of a question. Over the last couple of years, it's been like way more healthier than people give him credit for. But I saw a stat that he has not played 5 games in a row yet this season. It's kind of scary. And when he's not playing, they can be in games like last night, but they're not going to win many of them. So I had them pretty low.
That's fair.
But they
enough.
are better than the Pelicans, though.
I think I trust the Pelicans more, believe it or not.
I can only see that as just a recent when they're getting a little bit more healthier, but I'm still.
But they still,
I'm still
just
team
they
Mavericks.
went right on a
this one.
4-game losing streak.
Yeah, for sure.
Who better to you?
The Mavericks.
So we had 2 people. Y'all had who?
This was
We
the
had the
Nets.
Pelicans.
Yeah,
we had the
yeah,
Pelicans.
Pelicans, you
the
had
Nets.
Nets. So we'll 2v1v1. Pelicans is at 27.
26 is where I had the Nets.
26 where I had the Pelicans.
This is where I had the Nets.
So it'll be. I had the
26.
Pelicans as 26.
You ain't number your shit, huh?
No, I do.
So we're split. So somebody got to convince the other team.
And it's between
To-
what?
to be
Pelicans
honest,
We
and
two
who?
Pelicans and
To
y'all
be honest
two.
with you,
It don't matter.
I really
right?
don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But for the sake of the podcast, let's talk
To be
about
honest with you, I really.
It's between Pelicans and Nets, right?
These conversations should be held when we get higher.
Hey,
it. I think the bottom is more interesting.
hey, Nets
than
might have the best player with MPJ right now.
So who are we deciding between? Let's just do it.
Pelicans
the
and
Pelicans
Nets.
and Nets.
Who do I think is better? I think the Nets are
The Nets
better
are
than
better.
the Pelicans.
The Nets are better.
I
than
think
the
their
Pelicans.
defense showed that.
They just had a month where they went 7-3.
Yeah, what he just said. The Pelicans, you get excited. Y'all got excited.
Oh, I'm
too.
sorry. We already used the Pelicans were 27th. So who did y'all have at 26?
The Nets.
And then I had the Pelicans, so it doesn't matter. And you had who?
The Pelicans.
The Pelicans.
So it has to
So
be the
it's
Nets.
y'all. It's y'all. My fault. That's me.
Okay.
So Nets. I had the Nets here at 25. So I had them one spot higher than y'all. So
Okay.
it don't really matter too much.
I have the Clippers here.
Yeah, same.
Damn. Y'all just got everything the same on that
I
side
hope
of the
so.
couch.
That's my twin. Fuck you talking about?
What you got, Mike?
I'm
25.
sorry. I
20,
feel-
who's your 25?
my 25 is Charlotte.
Okay. And then y'all had who again?
Clippers.
2v1 beats every time. So Clippers are here.
Okay.
at number
24, I
25.
had Charlotte.
24 I had Charlotte.
24 is where I have Utah.
This is where I have Dallas.
Me and KB
With
got
Charlotte, there it is. All right, cool.
23, I had Utah.
23 I had Clippers.
23 I have the Mavericks.
This is where I have the Jazz.
Are we doing this the right way?
That's why I'm saying I'm a little confused on how this is kind of going.
Not that. I just feel like the conversational aspect instead of
Yeah.
saying I had this team, this team, this team. I feel like it should be more than just
Who do
saying-
we want to talk about? Because
don't know.
honestly speaking,
The bottom of the list, it's not.
The reason I like this idea because it gives us an opportunity to talk about these teams that we probably just not going to talk about.
okay, so
on a
let's
regular
start from
basis.
30. Who do we have at 30?
Pacers. I got nothing to say. The thing I said, the one sentence I said, that's all I got to say about the Pacers.
The one thing I will say about the Pacers is I do think it will be interesting next year because, and I told one of their players this directly, they will not be the same team. I think we looked at them as last year's championship team.
Yep.
We was excited. Then obviously Halliburton gets hurt. I think next year we cannot look at the Pacers as this team that's just going to come back and get right into the mix because they have to replace Miles Turner. They're going to bring in a draft pick. What happens with Jarris Walker? What happens with Obi Toppin? What happens with Benedict Mathurin? There's so many things that will make this team look so much different next year. I am also rooting against them of getting a top 3 pick.
The Pacers.
Yes, not that I have anything against them. I just think that because they are going to be a playoff team, I don't know how
Let
you.
somebody like the Wizards get it. or
Yeah,
like the
I don't know how
Nets.
you increment or involve AJ DeBonsa or Boozer or Peterson properly by trying to go. Because make no mistake, I don't think that they're going to come right back into being a championship team, but they're going to attempt to be that.
Yeah.
So they're going to go buy in on a center. They're going to go make a bunch of win now moves, and I would much rather that team get the 5th pick. Get the 5th pick, whoever that may be, Nate Mint, I don't know, jumbo shooter, and he can come off the bench, whatever.
So what would? Because I had said this about OKC getting a top 3 pick. What's the difference between that and the Pacers?
What did I say differently about them than the Pacers?
You said that they would be able to develop a top 3 pick easily.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
I know I'm not for the OKC getting a pick.
No, this was last year. right? With the
this is
76ers
this year.
pick. Was it this
No,
year?
that was this year. When
Yeah,
I
this
said
year
I
'cause the
wouldn't,
Clippers.
I said it wouldn't make. As a young player, I wouldn't want to go to OKC because I feel like it would hurt my development. And y'all had told me that OKC would probably still be able to develop a young player.
Oh yeah, all I'm saying is I'm trusting OKC and their track record. Who has a better developing track record, the Pacers or OKC?
Well, it's different because the Pacers haven't had any top picks other than
But just
the two that's on the
okay,
roster
Benedict
right now.
Mathurin and Jarris Walker
Yeah.
versus Jalen Williams and Chet. Or we don't have to use Chet,
Yeah,
he's
'cause
top three
that's-
picks.
that's-
Yeah.
yeah.
But J-Dub was not no fucking. He was a lower pick than Benedict Mathurin and Jarris Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ Mitchell looked like he's developing better than fucking Jarris Walker.
I think it's probably situational. Where I can see like what if the Pacers get a top 3 pick, being completely cool with if they get pick 7. I don't think it's possible for them to get pick 7 at this point, but pick 5.
If you were a young player, which team would you have more confidence in developing you as a
Shit,
talent?
OKC.
OKC.
I
That was
know
the
at
point.
least half the
I
game.
was looking past that. I'm more talking about them getting a top 3 pick versus not a top 3 pick going to a shit team, or versus them going to a team that's trying.
What
to
was your?
compete
You
right
said that we said about a player developing.
Yeah.
Right. So in that case, which team would you rather go to get developed? The track record of the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Pacers?
OKC.
now. But the Pacers have developed well. They just haven't had top like them finding Nembhard, him not really playing much his first year, and then being a starter. Even Aaron Nesmith came into their team as like an okay player. Now he's one of the better,
All gems, by the way.
starters for sure.
We're talking about a top 3 pick. You're a
just-
top player. And it's not. And I don't even want to make it against the Pacers.
Yeah.
The point is, there's nobody in the NBA that we look at right now better than OKC with finding and developing talent all across the board. They found gems, top players in the draft, top picks. It just the track record looks so good. That was my whole point. I'm rooting against them too. I don't want them to get a top 3 pick.
Yeah. Same.
They got gems, but do they got misses as well?
Yeah,
They
you
do-
gotta have.
No, I'm just
You gotta
talking
have misses to
general.
have gems.
Like Josh Giddey's probably a bad development project for them.
yeah, you can. You can
Usman
say that.
Jang, bad development project for them.
Yeah. I feel
Poku?
more about Dang that way than Giddey. Giddey just
Didn't fit.
literally had Shea running point guard. So it's like, what am I gonna do?
But when your misses are as good as theirs, you can have a Usman Jiang when you have Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
You can have a Usman Jiang when you have AJ.
That's why when
Mitchell.
it's like they got Topic, it's like if Topic does what he needs to do, then it only makes OKC look that much damn better. They just got him for what did he get? Like 11, I think.
I think
Topic?
it was number 10 or something.
It's just
around
like-
that
was
range.
it? I thought it was like 14.
Was it that far back? I think it was like around 10. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Obviously.
But they're already so good. It's just like, man, any young talent that comes and just looks promising is like this only fuel to the fire for them. So they've been really good with it.
he was 12.
I also know that if I'm a
Case
young
Wallace, another guy that they
guy, top 3
I
pick
think
is a
he
little
was
bit
10.
different because I feel like you kind of just warranted
Yeah, that's
them
why I
bits.
took Chet out of the equation.
But like if I'm a guy trying to get some progression in OKC, I know half them games I'm gonna get my 10 minutes a game because they don't play them 4 quarters with them
I
starters.
just looked at the top 3 pick by looking at what they've done with talent that ain't even drafted. They just find ways to put Caruso, Ihart. They just getting guys and they
Is
putting
it
them.
easier to develop a top 3 pick versus somebody outside the top 3, given the expectations that a top 3 pick comes with?
I think it depends on the team because a top 3 pick needs reps. So if you're OKC, it's probably a little harder for you because you can't promise them reps unless you're blowing somebody out. And is that even the type of rep that you want?
Yeah, because it's easy. No, I want easy. Is definitely a stretch. It makes more sense to be able to develop AJ Mitchell on the back end because he has no expectation of playing his whole rookie season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, a top 3 pick, hell,
You're not
most
AJ
cases you're supposed to start in your
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
AJ DeBonsa cannot look up and he's getting 11 minutes a game on his first 9 games of his career.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't make sense. But good conversation for the 30th team. 29.
I got nothing to say about the Wizards other than what I already said.
Yeah.
I just hope that they are able to finally be rewarded with another top pick because
I do want to see them like start to like try to win games again though.
I got every
they-
team at the
they
bottom. I
try.
want. That's always my question. When do we look for a return on an investment?
It has
You
to start
take it
next
for
season.
5 years. We got like when can we start to see again? You don't have to make the playoffs, but 7 wins.
Let's
6 wins?
get to 35 wins Wizards next season, something like that. Be frisky. Have us actually care.
But I think for that they got to get one of these guys, and it sounds like they haven't had in a minute when Sarr was just number 2, but they still missing that guy. 28 is the Kings.
28
I
is the
don't have
Kings.
things. No disrespect. You know what? Let's talk about the
They're
Kings.
not in the worst spot, is what I said on my show. They got all their draft picks as we found out a few weeks back.
Which I love. I love for them. This is the first time they had that in a while. I feel like.
The problem is the people that own the like Vivek is just a shitty owner, one of the worst owners in all of sports. It's like even when you're trying to be optimistic about the potential future, because some of the young guys between Clifford, between Raynaud, between Keegan Murray, who I don't even know if we should count him as a young guy anymore because he's on his second contract and who's old rookie. It could be something you could be optimistic about. But then you just look at the people making the decision, you're like, shit, do we even trust them to go through another rebuild? Do we trust them to make the right pick?
Because I love where they at as far as the asset profile. I like their draft class. I think the fact that they own their pick for this year doesn't get talked about enough because I would like to see one of those young guys go to this team too. I would love to see them get a Boozer, Peterson, or a DeBonsa because we just haven't had the Sacramento Kings get one of those guys in a minute. And I'm kind of rooting for those teams to get a guy. You know what I mean? Fox is gone now. Before Fox, it was Cousins. Before Cousins, what was it, Tyreek Evans?
It's so hard for me to
But
because they
when
just
you-
had both of the good guards on the team at the same time.
They
Said,
did.
Fuck it.
They did.
We a basketball team, and we're going against the Kings. We're in the locker room for the game. Who the hell do you think they putting up on that chalkboard? DeMar DeRozan? Because you going against DeMar DeRozan and Russell Westbrook.
Zach LaVine.
The first thing
Zach
on the board
LaVine, too,
is
is definitely-
don't jump at the pump fake.
Yeah.
That's really it.
What is on the damn chalkboard?
But when you
going
move
against
all-
this team,
Russell
bro?
Westbrook open.
when
even
you
though he's
move all
good.
there to the left, there's some light I see with Raynaud, Clifford, Murray, my picks. I just wish that there was something. At this point, I don't know if it's the Kings. I don't know if it's him. I wish it was something we could see from Keon Ellis. I wish it was something we can get from Devin Carter. Because if that was something too, we would have a little bit more. But to have all of their picks, to not be a good team, who knows what they can get for the Malik Monk trade, for a Sabonis trade, even if it ain't a colossal of picks. You know what I mean? Could you get a diamond in a rough young player? I don't know. But there is something. There's a sliver of hope out there in Sacramento that I am intrigued with. I just don't like this current fucking team. So Sacramento King fans, when I say I don't want to talk about the Kings and I say I ain't got shit to say about the Kings, it's because
You
y'all
should
putting
never.
out $100 million of salary on the floor, and that shit got 8 fucking wins. How much money does Zach make?
48.
DeMar's another 20-something?
25,
24/7.
24.
The Sabonis is another
signing
40
an
something.
extension.
Yeah.
Y'all got about $100 million on the court when they on the
Yeah.
floor, and that shit don't do nothing.
Sabonis had his setback, unfortunately. I can't wait till he does come back, though, because I want to see lineups with him and Raynaud together. They've only played 4 minutes together so far this season.
It's kind of unfortunate. Sabonis is just so damn good.
And he had been basically an Iron Man what feels like forever.
They
Anyway,
fans deserve better.
they do. Because they still pack out the house even though their roster's shit. We at 27, we had the Pelicans. I feel like we've given the Pelicans enough love over
Yeah,
the
we
last couple
have.
weeks when they went on their streak and everything. They still in every game, it feels like. We've seen some level of regression a little bit from their younger guys.
We
but
should talk
it's a
about
full
ownership with
season.
them. It's who owns them. It's who's going to control the shots for them. Because I like Big Fella Queen. I like Fierce. But then I look a little deeper and I'm like, how the fuck does this team have Poole and
It's got
DeJounte Murray?
So yeah, they got so many good players that it doesn't make sense for them to be as
don't
bad
make
as their
sense.
record, right?
It don't make sense.
I
And
mean,
then
Herb
it's-
Jones is out right now. That hurts. Zion was starting for the first time in a little minute yesterday against the Knicks. They had Kevon Looney play a decent amount
They
of minutes
did.
last
He wear
night.
number 55.
What's his name? Oh my fucking God!
Which number? What's his number?
No, not for the Pelicans. For y'all.
Yeah.
The Diawara was
Diawara.
hitting
What's
his
hella
first name?
shots. Muhammad. I'm
Muhammad, there
pretty sure.
you go.
Jose Alvarado got in a fight with Mark Williams.
That's
He's
why they lost
suspended.
yesterday. They didn't have him.
Hey,
He's
he
suspended.
stole off him, bro.
Only got a 2-game suspension. It was worth it, I guess.
He stole
Well,
off
you
him.
got to pay those checks. So
They
never
was
mind.
talking to me about this in like when I was streaming too. They was like, man, they just got into a fight. I was like, that shit don't sound smart from Jose Alvarado.
Because Mark Williams. So big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they actually threw punches.
Yeah.
That's just not. You usually don't. Usually you see scuffles in the NBA, but no one actually swing. The fact that they were swinging,
You know what Jose from?
Yeah, I do. Where is he from?
Brooklyn.
Okay, I love when you on your fucking job.
I didn't know it was
boy.
Brooklyn. I was just saying New York. I didn't know it was Brooklyn. But hey, win is a
Ain't this
win.
Brooklyn?
It might be. Yeah, I knew it was New York City. I just didn't know what borough.
I thought it was Brooklyn for sure.
I thought it was Brooklyn too.
But
But
I
let's
might
make
be
sure
wrong.
it ain't from Spanish Harlem or nothing like that.
But
Before
yeah.
people get on our ass. 'cause
Next team is the Nets, who've had the best defensive basketball for a little bit of time now. Jordy Fernandez continues to just
Brooklyn, New York.
make them be competitive no matter what the roster looks like. MPJ's been great. Nick Claxton been great. Yesterday, Yegor Dimon was really good.
Rookies have shown flashes.
Yeah, man.
Wolf, Powell,
Noah Clowney's developing.
Noah Clowney,
So like they got some good stuff going over there in Brooklyn.
Claxton.
So.
I love.
Just a week ago when we were talking about the teams that we ain't watched, it's like, yeah, the Brooklyn Nets, I ain't watched a full game of them in a little minute. I'm back to watching full games of Brooklyn Nets the last couple of days.
I watched the Nets
Cam
and I
Thomas.
watched the Warriors. Remember, I was like, you ain't watching the fucking Warriors. I watched the Warriors. Like,
Cam Thomas gonna hook you back in.
Thomas, man, came back. Yesterday, maybe not as good as that first game, but can go. I kind of like that a lot of their guys between Claxton, Yeager Dimon, and even Terrence Mann, they're completely okay with getting off the ball. So those ball hogging dudes, MPJ and Cam, can just shoot the ball.
Yeah.
I love that
like-
because it makes guys play their role. Like I don't know. I don't want Yeager Dimon doing some shit he got no business doing. Talking about I'm finna get 20 shots this game. I'm trying to create. He doing step back three. I don't like.
He had one leader yesterday. I was like, shit.
I don't like those. I like when he was able to sprint out, get it in transition. He had a little layup attempt with the left. He missed, but I was like, okay, my boy got to the rim.
I think all his shots that he made were threes yesterday.
He trying. It's gonna be work in progress, man.
Then we had the Clippers at 25. I low-key
They're
wanted
trending
to
upward.
Yeah, put them a little bit higher
Me
based on the
too.
trending
I did
upward.
too.
Because I think if we do the same thing in a month from now,
They'll be
they're
higher.
way higher than 25.
I had
Because
personally
I
on
had
my
a
list,
team
I had them
above
higher.
them that I just wanted to give respect to. Like I got the Hornets and the Jazz above them. I really, that's me showing love to the Hornets and the Jazz, but I think the Clippers are going to be better. They just haven't been better. So I ain't want to project too much on my current
Yeah,
stands.
if it was we'd do a power ranking, because at the end of the day, I could just look at the standings and be like, hey, the standings are the power ranking, but I try to make sure I incorporate some of the now in it as well.
That's why I was surprised when we all had the Kings 28, because I think from the standings perspective, they're better than some of those teams.
Yeah.
But we all had them there because we ain't just go off of the standings.
Cool. So now we're caught up at 24, the Charlotte Hornets. Like I mentioned earlier, when they got their three good young guys on the court, they have a plus net rating. And it's like the first time you could say that about a Hornets young core almost ever.
Yeah, this is-
John Salon's been looking good recently. So it's trending upward.
And it
I mean,
feels like
the
they're
young
running.
core just kind of fit together perfectly.
They have like a little bit of identity now too, and it is kind of like a lot of threes in it, but it's the fast pace that I'm kind of buying into as a fan.
I'm liking how LaMelo's playing too. Like, I think I'm liking it a little better. He dove out of bounds to save a loose ball yesterday, and I'm like, that's not something you would have seen LaMelo do a few years ago.
Speaking of diving, I was so mad. I don't know if you saw. Yeager Dimon ripped up Steph and tried to get the steal by diving.
Yes.
I was like, oh, that was going to be a good
They
play
said on
for
the
him.
broadcast, Steph Curry's his favorite player ever.
Yeah,
he
it was.
had a
He
moment
was
against him.
Yeah.
The Hornets.
Conking up
LaMelo.
ankle injury.
There's no stat to prove this, but when you watch him play, I feel like he's been more engaged and more professional than his lollygagging over the last 4 years of his career.
Yeah, I can agree.
And that's a good sign. That's just overall a good sign. All right,
I think his game is slightly maturing as well.
which is a good. That's what
like,
they need more than
I
anything.
think
So it's environment.
They got the right people in there.
The environment.
I think that now he feels.
Nature versus nurture.
He got a real vet, Colin Sexton.
Well, some-
Colin Sexton coming back is real important. He
I
had
love Colin Sexton.
15, 16.
I think
17.
he's low key a target for the Timberwolves. Like the Timberwolves should get all over that. I aim high, but if you can't get these Hardens and these guys, hey, Colin Sexton in the backcourt with Anthony Edwards in a playoff game, hey,
You know, I'm always supporting Colin
Young
Sexton.
bull.
For when he was out there
Alabama.
playing with 4 people on the
Yes.
damn floor.
Yes.
Still
that
giving
type of
his
dog
all.
in the backcourt, Anthony Edwards. I think that backcourt would be very the chemistry would be very good in that fucking backcourt.
Keep Bones Hyler. All
Yeah.
three of them together, personalities is gonna be nuts. Because Anthony Edwards loved him some Bones Hyland, man. Even before
He
Bones Hyland was
loved
in the
Bones
rotation,
Hyland.
he was like, "I'm so happy we got him, man. He can really hoop." And his ass was getting DMPs. And Anthony Edwards is publicly talking about how much he liked him, and now he's playing.
I mean, he was dragging shit in practice.
for real.
I mean, he was also praising Cam Reddish. It was the toughest play he ever had to guard.
That was high
That shit
school.
was 6
Anthony
years
Edwards.
ago.
He was
He
keeping
said-
it real. And Cam Reddish busted a lot of their ass.
Like I said earlier, when we talk about Cam Reddish, I said he wasn't a good NBA basketball player. I would never say he wasn't a good basketball player. It's the NBA aspect.
I wonder
of it that
if
fucked
he's
him
doing
up.
this thing overseas.
He left.
He left overseas already?
Google his name and tell me if I'm lying or did I just make it up.
Oh,
He left.
see.
Left is not ever good to report to you.
Right?
Hey, I'm
make-
gonna
make
start
sure.
telling people that.
What?
Google what I said. See if I'm lying.
No.
or
I
not.
wasn't saying like that. I want to make sure what I said was facts. Because, hey, today's world, you can't trust shit.
No, that's why it's
you're
funny
right.
because it just sounds like you dead ass just talking. It's
He's
like
right.
you got to figure out if that shit true or not.
You do. I thought I
I
saw
might
it.
just be talking.
I like Cam Reddish. Y'all know that. I seen it in passing,
Okay.
and I didn't want to do no research. The last thing I wanted to see was Cam Reddish leaving, because if you're doing that, I don't know what else is next.
Yeah.
So I just kept it
I
pushing.
was
can't
playing
believe
for
anything I
Lithuanians.
read anymore.
Tough.
Like who was the big fella that they said is going back to college? Fuck.
After he
James
played like a
Wiseman?
year or something like
No,
that?
not him, because I know that one's
Oh, I
confirmed.
know what you're talking about. I just seen it
Was
too.
it Kenny Lofton?
Yeah.
Is that real?
No, he
See,
was joking.
that's what I'm saying. I can't trust anything unless it's coming from fucking Shams or Schefter or one of the real newsbreakers in sports.
Yeah, they had something about y'all guy, Trent Flowers.
Yes, I saw that too. Is that real?
I believe that's real, but some of the reporting was fugazi and they kept it up or something. Yeah, but that's my point. I don't have time to go. Then they be putting the shit behind. So
Behind a paywall?
behind a paywall when they want to clear it up, I'm not paying for that bullshit. Hey, stop doing that nut ass shit, especially in college sports. I'm about to get on y'all ass in about 45 minutes, but on this podcast too, that's some bitch ass shit.
Go watch Teed Up. Coming out tomorrow.
Some
He
bitch
teed
ass
up.
shit.
He is Teed Up.
Y'all motherfuckers out here ruining the fucking
He
game.
teed-
I'm
boy,
gonna
he
start
shoulda had-
taking my foot and putting it up so many asses.
He shoulda
And
got
booting
Sway
you
Lee on
motherfuckers
there.
out the space. Hey, fuck. Hey, we have to gatekeep. We have to gatekeep. We want to save our sport. We have to gatekeep. I'm going to say it loud and clear. A lot of you motherfuckers are weird. And I'm tired. For years, we'd have set up here as forefathers of this shit and been nice and open-armed and loving to everybody. That version of me is gone in 2026.
What is this about?
I'm just tired of motherfuckers on the internet playing around in our sport. Whether you would do college basketball, whether you do motherfucking NBA talk, every time I get online, I'm tired of seeing it. And if I follow you, if I'm around you, if I like you, I'm not just going to be scrolling no more. I'm going to be calling you motherfuckers out. Stop it. You just open up your fucking app and a motherfucker just saying any fucking thing. Y'all don't see this shit?
I see that shit all the time.
Just
That's why
all
I
the
try to stay
time.
off
And
that
I'm going to
shit.
be real. It's people I know.
That's, you know how I do, P?
I just turned.
What I
try
do
not to go
too
on it.
is, you know how I have a lot of people that I have like just favorited where I always see their tweets. If you go to the notifications, it'll only show those tweets. So it's like,
You have a list.
yeah, you see how I go? It says new post notifications, or not woes, but it's
Yeah, fuck Rose left, so we
but
turned those off.
it's NBA Central, Kevin O'Connor, Sham. So when I'm scrolling, I don't have to see the bullshit sometimes.
You got to show me that because I'm confused on how to do it. But yeah, man, I'm just tired of it. And I'm not finna be like acting like I own shit or oh, I ain't gonna say that because I fuck with them. No, man. Y'all gonna start waking up and Pee Wee the Plug not gonna follow you no more. And don't, ain't none of that weird. I'm not, no. But if people ain't doing the right type of content, fuck agreeing. It ain't about disagreeing or agreeing. It's just about nitpicking and finding shit and just being with dumb shit. Well, y'all put some shit in the group chat. What did motherfucker say? Was it you that said I want what he's smoking on?
Oh.
And you ain't gotta say no names, but like shit like that. You just open up
which
your
group
thing
chat?
and our main one.
It was in
Homeboys or NOTV?
No, NOTV. It was some basketball shit.
But
and you
that's
just
the thing,
wake
Pete.
up and it's just like you just scrolling.
It's so much shit that's back and forth that it's just like I can never tell
Now you
what
made that face. I gotta go see what was said because
I can never tell
Oh.
what the hell is genuine on the internet.
You don't have to say it.
Nothing.
I can never
Spoiler
tell.
alert, nothing is.
And there's people that's probably tweeting out what they really believe in, whatever.
Yes, this.
But
shit,
I can never look at it and take it.
This is crazy. This is the type of shit I'm
Is
talking
there-
about.
I'm only looking at the screenshot. Is there any context to this?
No, it's what you think.
Okay.
It's what you think. Just talking. Even this.
Get you
This the
some
shit I
clicks.
put in there yesterday. I'm not gonna say
I thought
nothing
that
because
was
ain't no
funny.
shot at that. But it's just like, what are we doing?
That one was funny. I ain't
What are you
gonna
doing?
lie.
It's funny because we made it funny, but he was dead ass serious. He was serious. This shit is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And I am gonna always be the person that's gonna say something about it. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Not worried about no podcaster in no space feeling any way about nothing I'm saying, Mike. I don't give a fuck.
I feel it.
Motherfucker ain't never did nan shit for me. Got me not. I'm opening
I
my
wanna see
apps,
this
not
clip.
wanting to see the game I gave my life to, because y'all motherfuckers ruining my experience.
For a few likes.
I
and a
don't
few-
get on Twitter no more
few
half the
likes.
time because y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the easy solution. You just get off Twitter.
But then at the same time, I'm not trying to be no egotistical. No, so when the up and coming podcast or when a motherfucker show me love, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to follow you back.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to retweet your shit and like your shit, comment on your shit, repost your shit to show you love back. But I can't do that if you putting out bullshit content. I can't do that. I can't do that. No, sorry, Bob. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm not doing it.
Put
I
out
wouldn't
the
do
no
it for
sorry, Bob.
I wouldn't do it for my own son. If my son started a podcast and he was doing that nut ass shit, I'd tell his ass, you got to do that somewhere else. You got to go to a library with that shit. You can't do it in my. You got to get your own crib or something.
Real shit. Real deal. Holy
Not to
shit.
go off in a tangent, but yeah, we got to clean this shit up, man. We got to clean this shit up, and that shit irritated me seeing bad reporting or false reporting about the college basketball shit, knowing how hot of a topic it was, and then when you cleared it up, you put it behind a paywall, and then kept the tweet up with the misinformation for hours before you took it down.
Yeah, that's
Nut
right.
shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Team 27. We
had Clippers at 25. 24, we had Hornets. 23, who did y'all have?
At the 23, I had
23
the
Bucks.
Dallas
Utah
Mavericks.
Jazz.
Dallas Mavericks, Utah Jazz.
Bucks.
All right, we got to talk this one through because we all got different teams. The team that I have has already been used, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, I got the Jazz right here because I want to respect the way that they've been playing. They're a team that's not a really good team, but like we talked about earlier, is like a good team somewhat. And yeah, I just want to acknowledge it. I don't think that they're better than the Mavericks. And maybe I'm giving the Mavericks too much credit, but on certain nights, the Mavericks can play with anybody. I mean,
Jazz have been able to do it
I'm
too.
Yeah, the
okay with
Jazz are the
the
same
Jazz
way.
going in this spot because I had the Jazz on the 24.
Yeah, I have
If
the
that makes
Jazz.
sense.
I have the Jazz one spot higher than the Bucks. So like it don't. To me, we could definitely.
could
agree
throw
with
Jazz.
I would put the Mavericks over the Jazz if those are the type of the teams we're kind of arguing.
Cool. Jazz at 23. 22.
Mavericks.
This is where I had the Jazz, but we could put the Mavericks here.
Who'd you have?
The 22 had the Bulls, but right above them is the Mavericks,
You had who?
the Chicago Bulls.
There we go, Mavericks here.
What did I have the fucking Bulls in? That you said? Okay, yeah, I had the Bulls above the Mavericks. Yeah, I like the Mavericks. Think Ryan them hard, get them a good look. I think we should be expecting Kyrie. Start getting our minds working to see him again. Cooper Flag is.
Do you feel like it's worth it to bring him back?
It's up to him.
Kyrie?
It's up to him.
Oh,
I
probably
think it's
not.
always
But
better.
It's probably up to him though.
I think it's always better when a player's return isn't like first game of the year. So he could come back and sit a game out, then come back again. Just do without it, but just to get some type of reps.
Because I'm iffy with it personally. Because I'm one of those people that like the people that are like Jason James should come back. If the doctors are telling you are completely healthy, go play basketball. But I think that I guess it depends on what they do with Anthony Davis. I guess holds a big cloud over this conversation. If
Which
we're-
their governor said that he would love to see Flag with AD and Kyrie before he make another big move.
Gotcha.
That was a report.
Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit. Because yeah, if they were going to trade AD, then don't play Kyrie Irving, right? At that point, we're trying to get the highest lottery odds as we can, come back next season, maybe get something done. But if we are playing them together, fuck it, put them out there.
Yeah.
Because it will be, it's already an intriguing team as is. You add Kyrie Irving into that mix, then now we talking about a whole different thing. 21.
The Bulls.
So I had the Jazz.
That's where I have the Grizzlies at. I feel like I'm one ahead of the schedule.
So you don't have them numbered.
No, I do have them numbered. It's just you just said the Bulls. I had the Bulls last. It was before. It was the same thing
It's
before
your
that.
power ranking though. Yeah. Nobody at the end of the day, nobody really give a fuck about where we
No,
got
this
these
is
teams.
I know this is my shit. I'm just
21,
saying.
I got the Trailblazers.
And you had who, Darrick?
The Bulls.
And I had the Jazz. And you had
the Bulls.
so the Bulls go there then. That's 2. I don't know. And maybe it's because it's my personal team bias. It's not a lot to talk about with the Chicago Bulls. Even though they did have a little 5-game streak, it is what it is. They are a perennial 500 team. Every time they get 500, they lose, and they win another game, they get back to 500. That's just their thing. And now we might be missing Josh Giddey and Kobe White for some time. And it's like, this is the perfect time that you wish you had your lottery pick being healthy, get well soon or Senge. So it's really just like we might just get some modest rock out, but also Billy Donovan's our coach, so we won't really get modest rock out moments. Yeah. We might get some G League guys because that was our 2 league guards just gone.
Yeah,
They're gonna be running the offense through Vucevic. Post touch.
I think the reason ain't nothing to talk about with the Bulls is because like they do this every year.
Yeah.
This has been a thing for the last 3 years, so they ain't really nothing new. But hey,
Heat, Hawks, and the Bulls all
They
in the
back
play.
on that bullshit.
Stay in the
They
plays.
on the bullshit,
They also
man.
just give up a lot of points.
Number 20. This is where I had the Bulls.
that's why I had the Bucks.
I had the
This is the
Sixers
Hornets
right
for me.
here.
I think did we already use the Bucks?
The Bucks are still on the board.
We could put the Bucks there.
Because somebody had the Bucks way lower.
Now I got them a few spots higher than that.
I had them at 23.
See, you
had
it.
without Giannis, they don't really win games. He just
I
came
consider
back.
them with Giannis. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
saying that's why I
feel like you got
had him
to.
17.
His shit might be bottom 25 without him.
Yeah, without Giannis, they would have been.
I think they just genuinely are good to above average to good team when Giannis is there.
Yeah.
It really is Giannis getting to the basket and dunking that shit with 4 shooters. That's like kind of ideal. They just don't have the super talent to make it feel like they're gonna do anything special.
Yeah.
But the team itself, when Giannis is playing, it's a good team, man. It's a really good team. Especially if Giannis is gonna be mad, which is what he is right now. He's just trying to tear the fucking rim off the backboard. So I got them higher. I'm actually not budging on that. I can't say that the Grizzlies are better than the Bucks. No disrespect to the Grizzlies.
I have the Grizzlies above the Bucks.
I have the Grizzlies above the Bucks as well.
Damn.
So yeah.
Wait, that always confused me. So when you say higher, you mean technically lower.
No, I got them higher. I got the Grizzlies are better. So they're higher.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah. What did you mean?
You trying to confuse it?
He's looking at the
I
number
have the
being
Bucks
higher,
as-
meaning that they.
Yeah, don't
That's
do that. I got them as
oh.
a higher team.
I have the Bucks as a higher team than the Grizzlies.
So what do you got the Bucks ranked?
18th.
What do you have the Grizzlies?
21.
Okay.
I made that point. I got Bucks 17 and Grizzlies 18. So it's one it's one spot.
I got
But it
Bucks
was a team
20,
in front of me.
Grizzlies 17.
It was a team in front of me.
Yeah, I had the Grizzlies at 18.
The Grizzlies just play really good ball, bro.
You know what it is?
I'm not mad at it at all.
I'm gonna do every time we do a fucking power ranking thing. I'm gonna mention this.
What?
They don't beat good teams.
The Grizzlies?
They fucking suck against good teams. They have one win against 500 team or higher.
I mean, look at their roster. I kind of wouldn't expect them to be good teams.
I mean, yes, but also when you're picking hairs between one team and the other team, me personally,
Who's better? Who has more wins?
I don't know actually. I literally don't know.
Between who?
I think they might be low 1 game difference. I'm not even sure.
Because the Grizzlies are 15 and 17. Who are we talking about now?
Oh, the Grizzlies have more wins than the Bucks.
The Bucks
The
have,
Bucks have
yeah,
14.
Yeah. 1 game difference.
1 game difference. But when you have a team that close, for me personally, I'm gonna look at that. Who have you beat? And the Grizzlies have not beat anybody.
Have
So
the Bucks
if-
beat
so-
500 teams?
Yeah, they're better than the Grizzlies. They not the fucking.
So let me ask you
Spurs.
this: if the Bucks had 4 wins and they was all against
Yeah.
the fucking
Remember
It's not close. It's
Remember
not
they
close.
beat the Warriors?
yeah, without Giannis.
Without
Remember
Giannis,
they
that's
beat
not a
the
good
Warriors?
quality
team, though,
win.
motherfucker.
It's just above 500 teams, and they might be above 500
Warriors
now.
might be 500, or they beat the.
They won last
Remember,
night.
they kept being 16 and 16,
Yeah.
16 and they might be a
They
game.
17 and 16.
Yeah,
There we go.
see.
It counts. Big win. We still at number 20 with no team to really account for.
Because I none of these things I feel like arguing for. I don't give a fuck if y'all put the Bucks here or later. I don't care.
We could put the Bucks in.
He don't want to because he got them higher.
It's fine.
Which is fine.
I'm
Put
just
the
kind of
Grizzlies there, KB.
fucking
Put the Grizzlies
podcast,
there.
man.
You can put the Grizzlies there. We
Put the Grizzlies there.
podcasting, but like as far as I ain't finna podcast you that hard.
I just heard conflicted things. Y'all say the Bucks. Now you saying the Grizzlies. Who do you want?
Who
at the
do you
number
want?
20 spot?
You said you wanted to be hell bent
Well,
on the
they
Bucks.
both are higher than 20 on my personal list.
So who is 20 on your
The
list?
Bulls, who we already used.
Fuck. We used the Bulls already?
Yeah, just
Yeah, we did.
21. They were 21. So 1 spot ago.
Damn, Bulls 18th on my list. How we get to 21?
Shit. Hey, shout out to you, bro.
How did we get to that 21? What's the Bulls on your list?
21.
What was they on your list?
22.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, they was 20 for
They
you.
were 20 for me.
Okay.
So they're in the right range.
I'm in favor to put the Grizzlies right here at 20.
Thoughts, opinions?
Are the
I have them at
Grizzlies-
18. I have nothing to argue.
So
yeah.
yes, Grizzlies. All right, got it. 19, this is where I had the Blazers.
That's why I had the Hawks.
This is where I have the Blazers.
That's why I got the Clippers.
So you
Damn.
gave a lot of love to their current streak. I ain't mad
I
at it,
did.
man. I ain't mad at it.
It is a part of me that does look at this roster, and again, on their trend up, I just can't put them over. I can't take these other teams like the Grizzlies or Utah. I can't take them over the Clippers.
Next number is 18. This is where I had the Grizzlies.
Same. This is where I had the Bulls.
So
I had the Bucks here. But we already
The
used
Bucks
the
have
Grizzlies.
not been used. All the other teams have. I had the Bucks 1 spot higher.
Okay.
Personally.
I think this is where the Bucks slide in perfectly then.
All right, Bucks at 18. Like I said, I think that when Giannis is there, this is a good team. When he's not there, they're a bad team, and that's okay.
That's just how it is for this team. Though.
17.
I had the Grizzlies right here. But they've been used.
This is where I had Atlanta.
I had Atlanta right here too, D-Mills.
So yeah,
All right,
put
Atlanta
there.
has not been used yet. There we go. Atlanta Hawks. Talk to me about the Hawks, even with their current deficiencies and skids and all.
I mean, it's kind of unfortunate they kind of going through this because they started off this. They had a nice little stretch where they were looking good and competent, but defensively, just the whole team just kind of just went out the window, and that kind of went with the record. And they could score like we saw last night against OKC. They put up almost 130 points against OKC, so they could score with them, but they definitely not stopping it.
Yeah. 16.
16.
I think we now about to get into that next tier. I think that was where the tier broke off, and now we get into
I
like
have the Warriors
This
right
is
here.
where this is literally where I had the Warriors too.
I got the Raptors right here.
Damn, you got them kind of low.
I do.
Warriors. It is.
Who you have right here?
I had the 76ers here, but I had Warriors one spot above. So
Damn, what
We're
the
very
fuck?
close. What?
The Raptors are the 4th seed in the East.
Yeah, he got them very low.
I have them very low.
I got the Magic.
You had them more than the Warriors?
Yeah.
I
Again,
still-
I can look at the standings all day. That
Smoke
shit don't
weed
mean
every
power
day.
rankings to me.
They're a better team, though.
They are
the
just a
standings
better
reflect
team.
that they are a better team.
Not even just the standings. You can
They
just-
they're also out east. Like a lot of these teams out west have a very similar record. They're just lower seeds.
But they have I don't know. They have 20 wins. but
Also,
the-
I like some of the players on Toronto's team. I don't think their whole roster, especially without a legit big man, kind of concerns me.
the Warriors roster don't concern you. These motherfuckers
Motherfuckers
stink.
got Steph Curry on their damn roster.
Okay.
that shit has not.
So they
done
should
them
they
any
should be the
favors.
5th team then. They got Steph Curry.
yeah, Giannis, the Bucks should be much higher. They have the 2nd best player in the league.
I don't
So that
like
means
that.
they should be
And you have
significantly
to
higher.
remember, it's a current power ranking. This is not me saying that the Raptors are going to be the best team, yada, yada, yada. I'm taking all of the games up until December 30th, and I'm making a power ranking. I'm not really projecting too much.
I wasn't projecting with this.
I think you just
Had to be.
How was I projecting? Because the motherfuckers are running CMB and Scotty Barnes at center right now.
And they won. They were winning. They were literally winning.
It seems,
With the
I'm
deficiency
looking
we
at
talking
seems like
about.
he loves
in
that
total.
championship DNA. With the
Oh,
Warriors.
yeah, that's
It's the
really
championship DNA.
in total, that shit is not for to survive the rest of the season.
That's projecting.
You're projecting.
You literally just projected right there.
Yeah. And outside of Steph Curry, it ain't shit else to think about for the Warriors. I mean, personally.
And even
as long as
Steph-
they got Steph and Draymond on that damn court, they're gonna make some damn noise.
Well,
To be 500.
Bro, the motherfuckers missed half the damn season. Bro, Steph and Dray, a lot of them damn losses they have to. Check who the hell was playing.
but
Check who the hell was playing. They've been sitting out.
what noise are they making? They don't scare nobody. That's like a.
Bro,
that's
we're
like
not
the
talking
Chihuahua
about
barking.
scaring.
That's
Are
the
you think
Chihuahua
are the
barking,
Mike.
Mike.
Raptors scaring anybody?
No, neither of them
It's
are.
not the conversation. Not scaring nobody. It's comparing these teams. It's comparing the damn teams.
The Raptors, are
have
scaring,
been.
the Raptors scare more people than the Warriors do, as of right now.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers ain't scared nobody but kids.
I'm telling you right now, the Warriors ain't scared of nobody but themselves. They're scared of Draymond Green getting
I'm
another
not
fucking
saying
ejection.
nobody's scared of these teams. We're comparing them.
Okay, making noise is the word you use. Nobody hears shit the Warriors are doing. If making noise is the term you want to use.
That's fine. I'm not saying they're gonna be no dominant team. I'm saying I trust them
I
over the
didn't
Raptors.
use the word dominant. I took what you
Okay,
said.
I
took
trust this
exactly
team.
what you
I
said.
trust this
Stop
team over the
shifting
Raptors.
conversation. You said noise.
They
They
can
ain't
make
making
some
no
noise.
fucking noise. They're one game above 500. Cut it out.
All right.
And did you watch that Nets game? Because they were struggling with the Nets.
They struggled a lot of games. They struggled with the damn
Right,
Raptors.
they just lost to the Raptors.
yeah, they just struggled with the damn Raptors.
So I'm taking the team that they just lost to as the better team.
That's fine. That is fine.
I still just don't see how you.
You go, hey,
It's not even to me. It's not even about Raptors versus Warriors. It's just Raptors being as what were we 17th.
but it's crazy that they are below the Warriors.
Yeah,
We gonna hold you accountable. You can't come up here and just put some anything.
Every team above that I have, every team above this Blazers team, I have more the Raptors team, I have like complete confidence in that they're better than this Raptors team.
Okay.
The Warriors, fine, that's questionable. I have not questioned these
Well,
rest
the
of these
Warriors
teams.
is just a fact.
can I ask you? And this is not a loaded question. What would the Raptors have to do for them to go higher than some of the teams that you got above them?
I think
Because right now they're winning basketball games, which is like
Yeah.
the Band-Aid to over every fucking question you could ask about an NBA team. Are you winning? Okay, cool. So it's fine. You know what I mean?
Clip that one, Mike Ballburn. I want to see how you glaze this one because he's a Raptors fan.
I'd say definitely more legit point guard play in the center.
Okay. So we got Warriors at 16, number 15. This is where I did have the Warriors.
At where?
15.
I have the Blazers right here.
The Orlando Magic.
15 is where I had a Cavs.
Damn. So we all over the place. The team that has not been used that I had 16 was the 76ers. So maybe I'm arguing for the 76ers. You said who?
Blazers.
And you said-
said you had the Cavs?
You
I got
guys have the Cavs really low.
I got the Cavs a
You
lot
said
higher.
the Cavs real slickly.
You said Magic.
Now you can get on his ass.
yeah,
Bro,
fight.
I don't care, bro. They struggling right now. Again, you name 10 better teams right now than the Cavs.
Yeah, we on your ass because I got
Name
the
10
Cavs.
better teams than the
I got
Cavs
the
right
Cavs
now.
higher than that.
And them
Okay.
motherfuckers just got healthy too.
Bro,
OKC.
oh my gosh.
You don't have to actually do it because that's gonna spoil
And
your
then
whole
you're gonna
list.
start OKC.
That's gonna spoil your
Y'all
whole
said
list.
name 10 teams better.
Don't do it. It's gonna spoil your list.
Oh, I didn't realize he said 10
'Cause I-
teams.
Yeah, he said
Shit.
10 teams. I didn't. I had to use.
Well, I don't got the Cavs in the top 10.
I don't either.
I do.
I don't either. I mean, obviously, I don't.
Right. Yeah. So where do we go from here, fellas?
We're
at
on
a stalemate.
15.
We're on
Oh.
15.
I had Blazers. What did you have?
The Blazers have been used already, so we don't have to worry about that.
I have Magic.
You have Magic. You had
Cavs.
Cavs. And I guess I'm fighting for 76ers.
So I have the 76ers and the Magic right with each other. I have the Magic 15th and I have the 76ers 14th. I have the Cavs at 12, so I can't put the Cavs
I have the
here.
Cavs at 12.
We
as well.
could put the 76ers here because we haven't used them and I had them prior and you guys seem like you have them
them
around
now.
this area,
Cool.
so that makes sense.
So then at 14, I would swap and put the Magic here because I had the Sixers here.
I had the Heat here.
I'm taking the Heat over the Magic. I'm sorry.
You said the Heat over the Magic?
Yeah.
I had the Magic over the Heat.
Same. One spot.
There's only one spot.
It's
Yeah.
one spot.
Go ahead, throw them there.
What do you think? What you got
This
there?
is for 14.
Yes.
This is where I have Philly,
Okay.
Who's your next team? Because we just used
Miami.
So it'd be Miami.
So
yeah.
we all got Miami here. Cool. It's Pierre. And then this is where I had
Orlando.
the Magic.
13,
Yeah.
put the Heat.
Yeah.
12, I have the Cavs.
This is where I have.
Hold on. Let me catch up. Are we talking about these teams going?
Yeah, why y'all got the Magic over the Heat?
I just think they've been more complete as of recent. The Miami Heat went on that 6-game skid, which just didn't look great. Obviously, Bam Adebayo has missed some time. Tyler Herro's been out, so they've been kind of trying to patch things together. And I guess I've been more impressed as of late, like the last 2 to 3 games or so, with them being able to claw out some wins in some games that they hadn't really. It looked like they had a chance at one point. And the game versus the Raptors yesterday, they started off this game looking really high, obviously cooled down the stretch. I don't know. I think they have a. I don't know. It's one
Talking about
spot, I
Orlando,
guess.
right?
So I
Yeah,
guess
it's
it don't
one
matter.
spot.
I mean, they're
talking about
identical.
Orlando?
They're both 18 and 15. They're both 6.5 games back. They're both 4 and 6 in their last 10.
It's just a matter of preference, I guess, at that point, right?
Orlando does give me a little bit more of a complete feel. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with them missing Suggs and
And both Wagners.
Well, I don't know. I felt like my Orlando has been able to kind of lock in the last, like to close out games. I've seen their defense really turn it up. And again, when it's close, you got to kind of nitpick things. I would kind of take their defensive edge in just closing out games versus the Miami.
Okay. I do want to remind you the Miami Heat are still a really good defense, too.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
I will say that's like the second time you discredited their defense
That's why I had
It's-
to remind them.
because they're
It's-
fourth. They're
Yeah,
fourth
they're really-
defensively,
they're
by the
really good
way.
defensive team.
They are a good defensive
Orlando's
team.
13th.
It's just
The
they,
Magic
there's so
are
many
winning
damn
the series
possessions
this
in their
season, though.
games that
Right?
it can get away.
Oh, they're in
They play each
season?
other once a week, so I don't know. I've been kept track.
I just checked the schedule and I saw Magic won the last one.
So number 12, this is where I had Cavs, you had Cavs,
This is Orlando.
Orlando, where we got 2 Cavs.
Yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned it on this show or the other show, that this could be a win that they had against the Spurs that can maybe change the season around a little bit. This is the best game Jared Allen's played this season, and that's intriguing because sometimes he just literally don't play fourth quarters and all. So I'm hoping this is their get-right game. Man.
Maybe this is finally they got their big 4. Everybody's there. Everybody ready to go, and they could turn.
I'm
this
so glad
around.
Evan Mobley back in that starting lineup now. Like, I was so eager for the game against the Rockets because I was like, this is going to be a good game.
They got spanked.
Got their ass spanked. And part of the reason is just they got beat up on the glass because they had one big in at a time. So
11. This is where I had the Raptors.
I had Phoenix right here.
This is where I have Phoenix as well.
Go, what you got, P?
I have Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Hey,
is.
Phoenix getting some love, man. Definitely a lot better than they kind of felt like they started off with. Like,
We almost had consensus. I had an arrow here. I flipped them in the Raptors. We almost had.
I got Raptors at 10.
Damn, we almost had
I have
consensus.
the Raptors at 10 as well.
Damn. Oh wait, he got him at 27. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
motherfucker, I got him at 16.
the Suns though, Suns.
I'm just happy that it. Yeah, we know that like they were gonna have a rough offseason because Kevin Durant left and they had to figure some things out. But everything they have kind of brought in, except for Jalen Green, who hasn't really touched the floor like that, has
And
been
when
really
he did, he
beneficial.
was good.
Yeah, like Colin Gillespie's having a really good year.
been
Dylan
amazing.
Brooks is one of the best two-way players in the league right now.
Mark Williams.
Kind of like
turning
KB
up.
says, the afterthoughts.
Yeah.
The afterthoughts. And they found, if you can build up a team with that mentality, oh man, you're gonna be cooking with some.
And is Mark Williams on pace to like beat his like
Total games played.
total games played?
I'm not sure.
He's at 27 so far.
His body
played
just healed
44
up to
last
prove
year.
the Lakers wrong.
So it
huh?
looks like he's gonna beat his 44 games as his high.
Damn.
So like
Congratulations,
He
Mark
needs to start getting
Williams.
suspended.
Critical, right.
Getting into them
Critical
fights.
year, because I think this is the last year of his deal. So
is.
He's
yeah, if he
being
can-
healthy at the right time.
Yeah, if he could play 55 games, it's gonna be nice. Even more. Like it just yeah, man.
Could've had him
That's
for
gonna
Dome
be nice.
Connect,
as
buddy.
hell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's it. All right, cool.
He acted like I took the trade back. Shit, I wasn't looking at his physicals. I only got the reports just like you.
Number 9,
This is
Timberwolves.
I have Minnesota right here.
Minnesota. It is.
You had them too?
I did not. I had them a little bit higher.
Consensus, fellas. He don't be knowing. He be thinking too much. Flipping arrows and shit.
Number 8,
Lakers.
Lakers.
LA Lakers.
there it is.
Who you had?
Celtics.
Damn, KB, give the fucking
We
program.
just be hating on Jaylen Brown.
What you mean? I got an 8. I was actually hating on the Lakers because I had the Lakers low.
I got Jaylen Brown and Celtics at 7.
I have him at 7. Yeah, 7.
Oh, okay. Now we're going to stop there and let's talk about the 3 teams we just penciled in. Minnesota, LA, and the Celtics. And I spelled Celtics wrong 3 times on my paper.
Man, big shout out to the Celtics. This has been such a overachieving year. Just would have never expected a team to not have Tatum, to have all the turnaround to where they lost Porzingis, Drew Holiday. They had such a crazy offseason, which is kind of expected. We didn't expect them to have this expensive of a team to not be in a position to compete for a championship. But they've made the most out of this situation. And shout out to Jaylen Brown for being a true number 1 option and showing that he can lead a team. I know that it was a lot of question marks coming into this if he could. And I think he's kind of put all that to bed. And I'm not saying that he is their best player. It's obviously Jason Tatum. But when they all come back together, this team is going to really hit the ground running.
I would agree with Darrick. I thought that they would be a playoff team, but man, 3 seed, crazy. We'll see if they can sustain that. And yeah, I'm excited for them to be in a winning position and potentially get Jason Tatum back and see what they can do at the deadline as far as centers go and whatnot. But yeah, then for the Timberwolves have been playing some really good basketball. Same with the Lakers. 2 teams that I don't think we can sleep on as the season progresses and we get to the playoffs. These are teams that are going to be a handful to deal with. And the NBA better hope that the Timberwolves can't make no move for no point guard.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy that the Timberwolves, they continue to be competitive even though every offseason it seems like they lose a critical piece. Like they lost Nicky Alexander-Walker and everybody's like, whoa, this is going to be big for their bench. They still managed to be 21-12.
Yeah.
Like that's still really good.
They
for
could
this
definitely
team.
use
And-
the kill, though.
Oh
man.
no, they definitely could
Golly.
use them. But like
I'm looking at them as the favorite, maybe. No.
they could definitely end up being a team that's still like a top 4 seed in the conference.
sure.
I
That's
like
not
Colin
unrealistic.
Sexton on his team, man. I like Sexton on his
at
team.
I would
at
love-
the expense of Dante DiVincenzo? Probably not, right?
Nah.
I would love his energy though. It do feel like he would fit that.
It's contagious, for
Yeah.
sure. And then, okay, number 6.
Number 6 for me was Houston.
Okay.
I had
Detroit.
the Cavs at number 6.
Damn.
Damn. Damn.
Well, that's because he had Toronto at 16.
But you love bringing up that Toronto. That shit has no correlation.
Well, yes, because you knocked Toronto out of the. Toronto's a top 10 team.
I have several other Eastern Conference teams above them.
Damn. Bro, they look like have they looked like a top 16 to you? Hell fucking no.
I'm back. Hey, for Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, Jared
can't
Allen. As
still-
long as they in that lineup,
But that's not what this video is about.
they They're healthy right now.
You can't
For
sell.
one fucking game?
I mean, yeah, they're back
2
in
nights
the
ago, they lost
starting
by
lineup.
30. They lost by 30 2 nights
I'm
ago.
back on the train. The only reason I was off is because I thought Darius Garland might have been on his way out. But I'm back on the train now.
There's no reason for them to be this high. I'm sorry. There's no argument for them to be a top 16. They're better than Minnesota right now.
There's no way in hell. They're not better than the Raptors.
They literally.
Bro, you love that Raptors.
I'm just saying they're
The
not.
Cavs are better than the Lakers
I believe so, yeah.
right now.
Yes. The Lakers can't guard a damn thing.
They're better than the Cavs though.
And I promise you this, we're saying anti-Cavs. This is about being
They're
what
better
this
than the
episode is
Six.
about.
I mean, they're better than the Celtics.
I have the one spot above Boston.
So they're better than the Celtics.
Yes.
No, they're
way.
not.
there's not a single argument for that to be the case. Other than last year, they won 64 games.
The motherfuckers was struggling.
They better than the Timberwolves, Mike.
I don't think you're grasping what the power ranking is,
is.
because the power ranking is supposed to be fluid, right? The same, like we said with the Clippers are low right now, but we feel like in a month from now they'd be in the top 16 or 17 as the season goes on.
I had them higher than y'all.
I know, I understand that, but I'm just saying that power rankings in general is supposed to be something that is fluid and not a snapshot of what you think this team will look like at the end of the season. It's like, what is it right now?
Yeah, every time we've asked you of something, you go off like a projection.
Because I think in my mind though, the Clippers do have a worse record than the Grizzlies, but I still think of them as a better team than them. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
You're
but
projecting
them to get their shit together. Which
We're not even projecting. I just know that they're a better team based on the talent they have on their roster.
but the
I would
talent
take
has not
them.
materialized to winning.
They were
can
6
think-
and 21 with that talent.
Yeah, we could think whatever we want, but the reality is the power rankings. The reality of the power rankings is I like a team, but they're not better than the team right now. If that makes sense. It's a power ranking. So I can't project. Hypothetically, if the Knicks was just on a 7-game losing streak and y'all like, yeah, man, the Knicks 15th, I can't be like, man, because I fuck with the Knicks and I think they're going to go to the finals, that they still number 5. Because that's not what it stands today. It's a power ranking. Like KB saying, it's fluid.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, the only thing that we all collectively did that I think makes sense is we took the Bucks for what they are with Giannis.
Yeah.
That's
I think
the
it's- which I
only
think is
thing
fair, though.
that's fair. But like, yeah, I agree with you. The Cavs could be number 6 at some
100%.
point this season. But the reality is, December 30th, they have done nothing for us to give them that much love. That's all it is. They don't deserve that at all. But we all can agree that we would not be surprised if they made that jump.
For sure.
But right now, based off what we've seen, not what we think, not how we feel, not what we project, off of the facts, they have not been that. And it's just a disservice to give them that amount of credit. Because then once they start to put the shit together, what the fuck they gonna be then? If they 6 now for
They're
you,
gonna be a top 14.
they only gonna move up 2 spots for getting their shit together?
They ain't taking some of these other team spots. Not without no championship DNA, they not.
But even then, how could you limit them on a power ranking? They might be the number 1 fucking team. If they 6 for you right now and they go on a 7-game winning streak, then shit, yeah, they probably gonna be your number 1 team.
I don't think so. They're not, like I said.
Because
they're not
I don't
taking
see
some of
how
these other
I
spots.
can't fathom that they 6. Where did you have them?
The Cavs 15.
What did you have them? 12?
12.
Yeah, I can't fathom them being 6.
I had them better than Boston, Minnesota, LA, Pistons, Phoenix, Warriors, Orlando.
You have them better than the Pistons?
How the hell are they better than the number 1 seed in their conference?
I didn't even know all that.
You didn't have to ask me. You didn't have to put that part in.
The team that's the number 1 team in their conference, they're better than them.
So what the fuck did you have the Pistons?
10.
I don't know what the fuck you was doing.
I be looking at the holes on their team, bro. That's what I do.
You know what? That's some crazy shit, brother. This team, they lost 2 in a row. But this team is just 24 and
I go in there
6.
long-winded speech about motherfuckers just saying shit, opening my app, and motherfuckers just talking.
They're going a 15-game win streak this year?
Yes.
I go on KB, I went on a 5-minute rant. And right after he does this, we might have to edit out my rant.
My list will be posted on social media today. Nah, it's not.
Wait, who was number 9 for you again?
The LA Lakers.
The Lakers are better than the Pistons?
With Luka, yeah. Luka and LeBron, yeah.
No. Hey, stop this shit, bro. Stop this shit, bro. I say we
When Luka and LeBron have a negative net rating.
I say we quit. And we let him tell us his whole power. I want to hear his shit for the rest of the
Who's
episode.
number 8?
Hold on. The fucking Pistons have 4 more wins than the Lakers.
That's a lot.
4 more fucking wins.
So he's-
this shit not even that big of a gap.
He stopped and go with the
Because again, I think that the East and West teams, I look at their damn records
They
and I'm
won
looking
15 games in a row, Mike.
But I want you to recognize.
Didn't y'all just lose by 30? What made JJ Redick flip out?
They won a 4-game losing streak.
we lost to the Rockets.
So I want to say this again. My personal ranking, I'm sure it seems like they're ranking too. It's not just looking at the stands and saying this team has more wins, so they must be higher. It's taking
Hell no, I didn't do that.
But you just made that as a point.
No,
It's a
I'm
4-game
saying,
difference.
I think that's
finish
the
my point.
opposite of the way.
Let me finish the point. The Pistons have been one of the clutchest teams in basketball, along with your Lakers, but also are the number 2 defense in all of the NBA. While your Lakers team has a negative net rating.
Mm-hmm.
They've been able to close out games because Luka Doncic is fucking amazing. They've got out of there. But like this Pistons team is a better team today than that Lakers team. If you want to say you trust them more in the postseason, you got fucking Luka Doncic. I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as today, December 30th, I don't think there's a single argument that you can say that the Pistons are worse than the Lakers today. Not one.
Especially like significantly.
I think he said one spot though.
Oh,
so it's just one
yeah.
spot. But I don't know. I think that Pistons team has done too much for us for them to be the 10th best team in the league. Right
So
now.
what's the rest of your shit? Like what's from 10 to 1?
10-1, I got the Pistons, I have the Lakers, the Timberwolves, the Celtics, the Cavs, the Spurs.
How's the Celtics get higher than the Pistons?
He look at the whole
Jaylen Brown. And I think
the other team got fucking Kate Cunningham. Who might be the clutch player of the year?
He look at the holes of 18.
the rest of the Boston. The reason why the fucking Boston was struggling is because they had people.
the Boston.
They had people struggling, but Darrick White has been playing a lot better.
I don't know.
But I agree. That part we can agree with. We all got them really high. But better than the Pistons is.
The Pistons work their ass off to get the respect of being where they are. 15-game winning streak should not be taken lightly.
Where were the Spurs at again?
They're 5. I have Houston above them, the Knicks above them, the Nuggets, and OKC.
So the Nuggets are your 2.
Yeah. I mean, Jokic just went down, so that kind of changes things, but
All that part is nitpicking, but I don't even know how the Nuggets is number 2.
I got Nuggets too.
them motherfuckers been winning games down 3 starters.
I got the Knicks at number 2.
They all right.
And I got the Spurs 3, the team that beat the Thunder.
I got the Spurs 3.
3 times.
Okay,
Spurs.
let's go backwards from this point on. Number 1,
The Thunder.
the Thunder.
OKC.
Cool.
I have the Spurs at 2.
I have the Nuggets at 2.
I have the Knicks at 2.
I have the Nuggets at 3.
And you have Nuggets too.
So
Every time I talk to y'all tell me that the Knicks is the biggest contender with the Thunder.
No,
I
I
can't
wouldn't say
have-
that. I think they're the biggest contender out of the East.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't that in the totality of it, I think the Nuggets are a better contender than the Knicks.
I have Knicks 3 though.
At Spurs 3.
I have Spurs 3.
I got Knicks 4. Pistons 5.
Pistons in your list is all over. What you got? So how do we do this? Because you had the Knicks, they're already gone. I guess is where we have.
It'll be the
You said Knicks and Pistons, right? So
Yeah.
we there. Knicks, and then 6 is Rockets.
Yeah, that's why I had the Rockets.
I had the Pistons 6. I had the Rockets 5th.
Okay, but me and Darrick, I think got. What do you got? Rockets.
I have them 4.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna read the people at home our lists after as much deliberation. The power ranking goes in order. Number 1, the OKC Thunder. Number 2, the Denver Nuggets. Number 3, the San Antonio Spurs. Number 4, the New York Knicks. Number 5, the Detroit Pistons. Number 6, the Houston Rockets. Number 7, the Boston Celtics. Number 8, the LA Lakers. Number 9, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Number 10, the Toronto Raptors. Number 11, the Phoenix Suns. Number 12, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 13, the Orlando Magic. I got the Orlando on my notes. Number 14, the Miami Heat. Number 15, the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 16, the Golden State Warriors. Number 17, the Atlanta Hawks. Number 18, the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 19, the Trailblazers. Number 20, Grizzlies. 21, Bulls. 22, Mavericks. 23, Jazz. 24, Hornets. 25, Clippers. 26, Nets. 27, Pelicans. 28, Kings. 29, Wizards. And lastly, number 30, Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, I think y'all all hit the ball. The Knicks are number 2. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. We ran through that cup. We're at the top of our standing. We have a better record than the Nuggets.
The
it's
top
close.
of y'all standing.
Yeah, we right number 2.
That's the top. Oh, we doing that
Didn't we
again.
just do this?
We did that.
When we was talking about the top,
The
we
top
said
of
it
the
means
pa- we-
D1.
We
Oh,
were talking about
Y'all,
top of scouting report. That's what it was.
But I think you was on the side of D1. I think it was you and D Mills, but
It was a 2-on-2.
Because
He was
a scouting report is different than a standings.
Yeah.
But I think y'all are right. I mean, yeah. If I ask my brother, where y'all at in the standings? We're at the top. That does mean 1. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
But I was on the side that if you stay top, you could sneak in 2, maybe even 3 in there. You
But
could
I
sneak
mean,
it in.
If we being specific, y'all right. Y'all right. They're not at the top.
And I expect that.
They're one of the top teams.
They're one of the top teams.
The top is number 1.
And I think when we did our predictions, I had them be in the top by the end of it all. And they're not that far off.
Yeah, they're 1 game away.
Pistons are what, on a 2-game skid or
2-game
whatever?
skid.
Yeah, we right there. I'm
right
talking
there.
about the Nuggets, motherfucker. We are number 2 in the power rankings. We
Uh,
have been the second best team in the NBA.
The Nuggets with Jokic.
I think the Nuggets are with Jokic.
All right,
yeah.
you're projecting.
You haven't had him for 3 quarters.
This ain't projecting. The number 2 team, the number
Oh
2
no
team.
no! I thought you meant you taking them because they have Jokic. Like,
No, the Nuggets with Jokic, I think, are a better team than y'all.
oh,
The number 2 team should have been taken.
The record don't say
The team
that.
that took it out the number 1 team 3 times. It should have been the Spurs.
but we beat that team. Is my point.
But that game didn't count though.
Shit, it counted to me.
That shit didn't even count to the Knicks. They said, you're not putting no banner up or nothing.
And I think they are fucking delusional. Everybody else hung. If the Lakers
Everybody
can hang
did,
it up,
yeah.
we can hang it up. The Lakers and the Celtics are the top 2 winning teams in the fucking history. So if they hung it up, we can hang it up
No,
too.
y'all only championship with us, bro.
I
That's
guess
what
they
they
felt.
saying.
Yeah.
That's some crazy just stuff to do. I ain't
That's
gonna
how I
put that
felt
on.
about your
It's
fucking
okay
list.
when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it.
Fuck. That was funny.
fun.
That was fun.
Where was y'all at when Caleb Williams threw that pass and that shit was an incompletion? With 4
In my living
seconds
room.
left.
In my
I was
living
in my
room.
living room, butt naked, ready to run around the house, man.
I was like, I remember when we got the ball back with like 2 minutes left. I was like, Caleb got us.
Am I a fool for thinking that pass had a chance? I remember he threw it and I saw him getting rushed and he kind of just threw it
Yeah.
desperately. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, it could be.
Yeah.
And then that bitch fell,
Because
hit
I
the
was like,
ground.
he just don't got shit. He was trying to extend the play as long as he could. He
Yeah.
just didn't have shit open.
Then when I started seeing incompletion, I'm like, I'm a damn fool for thinking I had any chance.
Yeah, and then
You see the clip of on the
DJ
opposite
Moore
side,
is
DJ Moore's
wide
wide
open.
open. But that's crossbody opposite. There's 0% chance.
Yeah,
he
that's
caught it.
always.
that's a very hard pass.
That's
to
a
make.
Madden shit.
when
That's
a
Madden
fucking
shit.
play ends, it's always somebody fucking open.
Yeah, and
I
it's-
seen you talking about it too. we could not stop anything.
Well, they couldn't stop us either. It was like such an insane day of offense that like I thought this was gonna be like a grinded out type of game.
Boy, hey, Christian McCaffrey was out there having a field day.
So much so that he got injured. They put him out. He was like, my back.
Well,
He had the ball so fucking much.
Well, Brock Purdy was also having a field day.
God,
Whenever that man got into the red zone, I was just like, it's
I don't
touchdown.
know. I haven't seen much Brock Purdy, but he looked like the best fucking player in the world the other night. He was scrambling, playing on the run, dotting stuff up. I'm like,
Yeah, he's
then
done it.
I read somewhere they were saying he was a system quarterback. Maybe he is, because Mac Jones did start and they were still good, but God,
Shanahan
that
know what
motherfucker looked
he
amazing.
know what he doing offensively.
But also, what pissed me off is that Ricky Pearsall, for someone who hasn't played a lot this season, all of a sudden was just making every big catch on
He's getting-
third
he-
downs.
when you're
First
wide
down.
open,
And yeah, he's wide open. I
Hey,
was like, what the
I'm loving the season that the Bears have, but I ain't gonna lie. I've always said like the Bears are supposed to be winning because of the defense.
yeah.
Yeah.
This sexy offensive
we're the only
shit.
team to give up 40 points 3 times this season.
I mean, we get takeaways and all of that shit. We got to get stops.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We
that's
gotta
getting
get
stopped.
stops.
We
If
we
started
just
the
had
game
a-
with a pick six.
We had an average defense, my goodness.
We got to get stops.
We get turnovers. We all know that. Turnover kings. But it ain't just about turnovers. You got to stop them on downs. And I was so afraid that after they had that second drive when they scored after the pick 6, that we was going to have a bunch of 3 and outs. I think we had 2 3 and outs.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think we scored every single time after. It's like, man, At the end of the day, regardless of what happens in
What
the
could they
postseason.
get to get some stop? What?
Oh, Max Crosby's out there, baby. He's shooting jump shots in his gym.
But he's supposedly be hurt.
Yeah, he ain't hurt. They just tanking because they ain't got nothing to win.
You saw
for.
why did he?
But the
somebody made a
Raiders
good point.
can't
Why he
set
got
another
ads?
edge like that.
He had like
Oh yeah, he did have ads in
Papa
his gym.
John ads on his and shit.
No
Another
matter
Khalil
what happens
Mack?
in the postseason,
We got to fix the defense.
I'm so happy that Caleb Williams plays for our team. Bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
hey, we
same.
got a good
Oh,
fucking quarterback.
and a good head coach.
Oh man.
we got the head coach.
You know how long it's been just watching screen pass, screen pass.
Chill.
Scramble for seconds.
Run.
Scramble for
Chill,
seconds.
because we was
Behind the chains.
chill
punt the
because we
ball
was
away.
eating that shit up. We was
We
meeting
was.
up at your house, excited as hell
We was.
to go watch
We
that
got a
shit.
quarterback
so
that
we
makes
ain't finna
shit
act
happen.
brand new. You feel me, Austin? We ain't gonna act brand new. We was linking up, getting chicken tenders and mild sauce and shit to go watch that Deacon Dunk shit with excitement. We had hope for that.
Now
It
we
took
got-
us to get through that to get here.
Yeah.
We can't forget where we came from.
Facts.
Can't forget where we came
For a
from.
long time, my dad was a Justin Fields guy, just like your dad.
My dad, yeah, I told you. My dad used to call me so much.
It's them old heads don't like the nails thing. That's
Which
what
is fine.
what
I don't
I've
like
come
that
up
shit
with.
either. But it's
But
that's
they think they judge it too much.
yeah, because they don't make me feel
That
the way
motherfucker
about
can throw a
him.
dot. That's all I care about.
I don't like it to where I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if he wanted to have a ponytail
Yeah.
with unicorn.
I hope he do
glitter.
one day. Fuck
Shit,
it.
ain't got shit to do with me.
Keep throwing your dots, man. But no, it's just been cool to watch. I guess there's a lot of implications in the postseason. Last couple of days. I know we've been somewhat keeping y'all informed about the Enjoy Basketball numbers on the board, friend group, fantasy football. I was in the final versus our good friend John and lost in the final.
We have to give
This
the
is
proper
like-
context.
This is also like a 3-game stretch of his team just being red hot.
Yeah.
For those of y'all that don't know, John is a funny person in his friend group. He's a very hilarious character. But he's probably one of the least sports-centric people in the friend
I
group.
think he's dead last in our, for real.
So him being in a fantasy football was to have another body in a slot and just to be doing some fun shit with the guys. But by no means is he a football guy. Obviously, I think everybody has learned and understood more of the NFL by doing fantasy football because Kyron ain't no shit from shit. Now Kyron was waiver wire king.
Waiver wire
He's
king.
texting about certain names that I just never thought I would hear him speak on. So I think that obviously plays a part. But John was at the degree of he drafted 3 starters off of one offense, the Rams. He had Puka, Adams, and Kyron Williams.
Yep.
John was not checking his fucking roster and setting his lineups for certain stretches of the season. John completed 0 trades. And somehow going into the playoffs with 6-8, he got in by the skin of his teeth. I'll never forget. Mike came up to me and said, "P, I need you this week to beat John." And I said, "Hey, I got you. I'm gonna beat his ass." And I did that. But Mike wasn't able to deliver his part, and I think he lost. And so John was able to get in again by the skin of his teeth.
And he didn't even have I'm looking at his transactions. He didn't have no big waiver wire pickup that helped him. He didn't do anything.
It's literally just
March
The
Madness,
best thing that happened to him was
Cinderella
that
run.
Matthew Stafford just had an MVP fucking year. It was
He
just
had
like-
Matthew Stafford?
No,
No,
but
he-
Matthew
but he
Stafford
earned
is finding
recipients
Puka
of-
Nuka.
yeah.
He finding Devontae and finding Puka Nuka.
I loved it though. Obviously, I wanted to win, but I love a Cinderella run.
I wanted this. This is my 3rd time being in the final and not
I
winning.
was rooting for you because you were a
time.
guy that started off very terrible. You
0-3.
opened up your team for trades. You was very adamant about our league making trades. Hey, anybody gonna do nothing? Y'all ain't doing nothing. And it showed that being that way and not being so stuck on your fucking picks like a lot of people are in our league can help you. Everybody's so scared to make trades
then
because
the
they
dudes
drafted
who
somebody.
don't make any. We all know John's the most stubborn trader.
Here's
and,
what
like,
it boiled down to.
He didn't make any trades.
But KB also made all of the trades and went to the so it's like a 50-50 look.
Here's what it boiled down to. Last week, he started a guy named Mac Hollins, who plays for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins got injured. 48 hours before his kickoff, Zach Charbonnet was on his bench. And he replaced Zach
So he wouldn't have
Charbonnet
played
with
if Mac
Hollins.
Collins.
If Hollins is not injured, I think he still plays Hollins, and Charbonnet's 30 points is gone. Instead, it's whatever the hell Hollins would have
Yeah,
gave him.
because Charbonnet had 2 touchdowns.
Also,
He been fucking with
Devontae
Yo-Yo all
Adams
year
going
long.
down with injury is big for Puka. Puka just
More
had
value.
50 and 40 and so on when Devontae Adams went out. So it was like lightning in the
But
bottle.
I mean,
He would have still had the points.
Yeah.
for
no,
Devontae.
I'm sure.
You
I'm
know,
sure of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But I think they just increased it. Like
Hey,
last
Puka
week, he
is
had
such-
52. You
Puka
know?
is a
Yeah.
demon, bro.
Puka literally scored Devontae and his points in one game.
Yeah, and he had 39 and 32 the weeks before that. So Shout out to John.
And then Brock Purdy was just going
Oh, man.
absolutely
Puka
crazy
confirmed for
him.
me. That Jersey place we go to, they had a Puka, and I was like, should I buy this right now? Like, I ain't gonna buy it right now. I'm going to get that motherfucker.
You know,
I ain't
also,
gonna
Brock Purdy was not his quarterback to start the season.
Who was?
Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah, it
Towards
was.
Achilles.
Yeah.
lie. Towards Achilles.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Brock Purdy got hot at the right time. Same thing happened to Mason last year. Brock Purdy dropped 40 in our final last year against. So I'm just I should be anti-Brock Purdy. Every time I see him in the final, he
So you just lost back-to-back priors? Mm-hmm. I did, but prior to that, I lost back-to-back finals because of the Joe Burrow shit. Hey, man, ain't nothing like coming up short in that finals twice.
Last year I lost because James Conner got injured.
The only
4
thing
minutes into
now
the
is you
game.
got to wait so damn long for the
redemption.
season to come back.
And I didn't want to win for the $1,200. I wanted the bragging rights. That's what it's really about.
Yeah, you
I
go to
John
next
got
year as
the
a champion.
cash.
I would have took
Boy,
both.
Going to next year as a champion, you're not a guy to beat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now do we look at this year's champion as the guy to beat?
No, I think he had a Cinderella run like
Same.
March Madness, and you applaud it. I think it's good for the game. It gives everybody hope to reinvest that $100 because
Yep.
we do got a lot of motherfuckers that's weak. I think it's 2 years in a row.
Somebody in this room was dead last in the league.
Yeah.
Like dead ass number 12.
And he's supposed to be the football knower.
Are we doing it next year where we're doing less payout spots?
Well, I will
Who's
say right
saucing
now.
it? Hey, fuck all that. I
Did
don't
we
give a
have
fuck.
10 spots or 8?
I don't give
We
a
had
fuck what
8.
none of you said. I'll never forget being in a Through the Wire studio and him critiquing everybody's team like he knew everything. Do y'all remember we was on tour? He was arguing with the
With
fans
Kyler Murray,
football?
about Kyler Murray?
Right? So he was a guy that perceives himself to know football, and
I
he's
just
been
wanna say-
last back-to-back years.
I will hit the group chat about this. I think we should fire our commissioner. I think next year the guy that was our commissioner this year should not be the commissioner.
Hey, I agree.
I think we give it back to the guy who
Terrence?
Give it back to
Yeah.
Terrence since he's out of the whatever
For sure.
he went to. Because our commissioner this year, oh my goodness,
You know,
How is a good
I'm not
interim
gonna lie.
commissioner?
You did what you
Interim
had to do.
commissioner, that's-
Hey,
yeah,
you
you
did what you had to
definitely
do because
were.
nobody else jumped up to the plate.
Yeah.
So
Darrick, weren't you commissioner at one point?
Nope. Oh, I think we did the ESPN league, yeah.
Gotcha.
I want to say this.
I don't remember you being bad.
I am happy that my boy Christian lost. As crazy as that may sound. All the
he was talking so fucking heavy.
He
before
talked
our
so
matchup.
much shit. He complained about every fucking thing that was not in his favor.
Which was crazy because
He would have lost regardless.
I don't understand why he's mad about the touchdown bonus if it's over 50 yards.
And he's receiving the bonus.
Yeah, like if he receives he literally complained one time because he received one. And I was like,
Because I kept telling him he only complains about things in his favor. So then he tried to act like,
Was that
well,
a,
this is my favor and I'm arguing.
Was
it
that
too.
on behind the scenes when he was talking? It was like, I'm
Yes.
about to win this championship. I'm about to pay
Yep.
rent.
Yep.
He
Oh, yeah,
lost
he
that
did say
round.
that.
He saw a king fantasy player, and I spanked that ass.
And he did the same thing at Friendsgiving where he was sitting there like, well, everybody knows it's gonna be. He
Off
telling
that
Mason
Modelo?
like, I'll see you in the
Off
championship.
They
that
both
one
got
Modelo?
Huh?
that
Yeah.
Modelo.
He was doing so much talking.
I
And
don't
he
know.
thought our league. I think because we do basketball, he looked at us as a joke. He
Yeah.
thought this was gonna be just like a
Well, I won
runaround.
4 of my 10 leagues last year. Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck he said.
He was like, oh man, you guys ain't ever seen anything. I track this shit.
Good job picking up Woody Marks, buddy. That didn't do shit for you. I don't know. There's certain people in the league that I just trust is going to have a good team next year. I'm one of those people. Mason is always a good team.
I'm always a good.
You didn't make the playoffs. You can't say that anymore.
Since
I usually do make
since
the playoffs. This
history
is my
of this
first
league,
time not making it.
I have never not made the playoffs.
Same.
So I know my team gonna be good.
Hey, once you get that feeling, you don't never want that feeling again.
I see, because
I
I
just
lost, and I
You
lost,
don't
and
never
they
want
kept
that
giving me
feeling
updates.
again.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
that,
don't care about playing for the fifth spot.
Saquon had a 25-yard run. I'm not in the
You
fucking
know that
playoffs no more.
meme of Squidward looking at Patrick and
friends having fun?
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
That's how I felt when y'all was talking about y'all playoff matchups, and I'm just, yeah, my team, we
And
doing
I know it
good,
really
but that
sucked
shit
for
don't
you.
matter at all.
It really sucked for you because you were right there. It ain't like you was Austin who had like 2 wins.
No,
you
it
was right
sucked because
there.
the dude that basically took
How
my
many wins
spot
you had,
ended up
Austin?
winning that shit.
You had 5. It's no way you had 6.
I have like 5 or 6. That's why I said.
If you don't
He's
know,
5-9. 5-9.
yeah,
5-9.
5 or 6.
I lose to Mike by.
How many wins did
John got in with 6 wins.
what did Reese have?
2.
That's who had 2 wins. Yeah, somebody said at
2
the bottom
wins
of the
is
standings.
crazy. But then again, I was looking at Reese tried to make trades the whole damn
did.
season long with no assets on his damn team. Anytime I got a
3
trade from
and
Reese,
11 for Reese. He just won this week.
anytime I got a trade from Reese, that shit was some bullshit.
Same thing with Smalls. Another supposed to be football
Man,
knower.
Smalls
Whole
went on a
football
6-game losing
podcast.
streak.
5-9.
And didn't want to trade
7-game
Bijan.
losing streak.
I don't know.
Football knowers don't be knowing shit.
A lot of these dudes, y'all, they were so afraid.
Y'all
to
let
make trades.
Kyron outdo y'all. His shit was second-year rooks. He's only been doing fantasy football
Hey,
for 2
Kyron
years.
turned up, man. He a
No.
respectable. He a
He's a
respectable
respectable
team.
guy. You could tell he was maybe listening to a podcast or something.
Yeah.
Because he was
Picking
picking up dudes that I knew he didn't know 48
Yep.
hours before.
He picked up Michael Wilson.
Yeah. It's one of the biggest pickups. It's
And you
just
see his
unfortunate
name? Cleo Soul Food.
Yeah.
I should get some of that for New Year's.
I couldn't believe I had Troy Franklin on my team for so long.
The Broncos.
And then I drop him. Kyron picks him up,
And he went
he starts
crazy.
playing good.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck?"
That was me with Michael Wilson. I had Michael Wilson.
Motherfuckers dropped Kyle Pitts. They talking about he top 3 tight end.
50 points. Everybody finally gave up on him, and he had the 50 points.
Yeah. What a time, man.
I'm
I
so
love
excited for
Harrison
next year,
every
though.
year. Yeah.
My best pick, my favorite
We
pick.
back
of
at
the-
Top Golf with it.
Yeah, fuck
Something,
it.
right? Are y'all, this is maybe a conversation for everybody.
Drake May, I love it.
Was great,
Home
yeah.
run pick.
You're probably not going to get him as late as you did this year. Though.
But
He's
I'm
been
using that
fucking
same
amazing.
philosophy.
Okay.
No more. I'm not spending my top 4 picks on a quarterback. I'm gonna just get a Drake May, Bo Nix, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy ain't going. Watch Brock Purdy be a 10th round pick again.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just give me Brock Purdy.
I'm thinking I might just pick up a QB off.
Jordan
waiver wire.
Love was a late.
Somebody
round
gonna
pick.
pop off for a QB.
Yeah, you took Lamar, right? No,
I
that was
took-
Reese. Reese
I
took
picked
Lamar.
Jared
took-
Goff up off the waiver wire.
See what I'm saying? Like it's just.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford ended up being my starting QB, and his ass was
And
all
Jared
waivers.
Goff was QB 11.
So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, unless I want Josh Allen so bad, but
It's,
no.
yeah, it's only like 2-3 quarterbacks that even
Yeah,
make sense.
Mahomes going to be hurt. So what would
Yeah.
you rather say though? Are we what?
Y'all like they did a dynasty league?
I want to do one. If we don't do
Should
one
we
with
do
this friend
2
group,
leagues? One is
I do
dynasty
not
and one
like this
yearly?
dynasty shit, but
if we don't do one, I'm gonna have one in my Discord where it's a
Okay,
dynasty.
I would do it with your Discord.
break it down to me.
It's the same shit, but you just think about the full time. You keep a certain amount of players every single season.
I think about it like if Reese was in his spot and he knew that he was going to have his team moving forward, he could have moved some of his players and be like, you know what, I'll take a pick or try to get a younger player back.
That's the only thing I don't like for ours. We already have a hard time trading.
Yeah.
We already have a hard time trading. You make it a dynasty league? Oh my gosh. Good luck, y'all. Good luck, KB.
they may make it more when trades happen.
Because
'Cause
then
if
somebody
Reese is
might
saying-
trade.
Yeah, this season fucking over for me. I'll trade you Lamar for a second or something. He
He
ain't
a second
doing it.
round pick
Because
next year.
what if it's like,
But John just won on a 6 and 8, so that mentality would have fucked up his shit because he would have probably been one of those guys.
You think he would have traded Puka for a future pick?
No, I don't think John was trading anything for
Yeah, he
anything.
wasn't.
I think he's just in a league of his own as far as no trades, no nothing. Did everybody else in the league make a move this year?
I did.
Trade
I
wise?
did. I made a couple moves.
I think it might have just
I'm
been
sure
him.
Reese did.
Reese did. Him and
Austin did
Austin
because I made a
made the
trade with
trade
Austin.
together.
Smalls did.
Christian couldn't go a week without trading, so he
Yeah,
made
so
a
it
trade.
might have just been John, the eventual winner, to not make a single trade. Oh,
Did
I don't know
Kyron
if
trade?
Kyron did. I'm at to look right now.
I don't think Kyron made a trade.
Kyron traded Jamar Chase.
No, that was
Kyron had
Terrence.
Jamar Chase. That was
No,
Terrence.
Kyron didn't make a single trade. He did a bunch of waiver wire. He didn't make one trade this season.
Well, a lot
That's
of his
on
players
brand,
was
though.
hurt though too, wasn't they? So it's not like he would have had to trade lesser players.
Yeah.
But like Drake London was somebody who really was hurt, and he was not moving on trading him. He wanted a lot for Drake London.
Drake London played last night. Would have been cool to have him if he was in the playoffs.
I love how Mike Evans came back once I lost the playoffs too.
Yeah.
It's crazy how Derrick Henry just had that crazy game recently.
Baker Mayfield had a phenomenal year too for him to not be one of those top
Fantasy-wise?
quarterbacks. Yeah.
But like
Good times, man.
Derrick Henry played like a top 5 pick.
Hey,
the other day.
it's been another edition of Numbers on the Board. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We're going to wrap it up here because I didn't realize it was 1. I like to get out of here about 12:30. I got a whole nother show to do. So, yeah, we love y'all. We gave y'all a banger, in my opinion. We had some funny moments, some heated moments, and we'll be back tomorrow with Tee It Up. And then Thursday, you'll get more Numbers on the Board to round out your week on Friday and on Saturday.
Happy birthday, Broad!
Happy birthday, Brian.
Y'all throw
Happy
something on
New
the
Year to
grill.
everybody. Last episode of the year for Numbers on the Board. 2026, we taking this shit up to a higher, different level. The tour, more merch, more fucking ideas. Maybe a show from Darrick or Mike. Maybe they do a show together. Who knows? But we're going to have another phenomenal, glorious, blessed, successful, sexy, brilliant year. Hey, this year Darrick is going to be a husband.
Yes. Mike, you did us a disservice, by the way.
How?
You're supposed to be keeping up with the NOTP award stuff.
I haven't gotten it yet.
I thought he was posting it.
He usually
Oh,
emails.
he only got the
Is that
where you
that's-
can submit.
We'll have it
Yeah.
next. We'll have it Saturday. Saturday. He should have it all Saturday,
Okay.
right?
Cool.
Right? Yeah.
I'm about to vote right now.
Peace.
Peace.